Okay, microphone, please do not be alarmed, but this is only a voice and a microphone. Yay, Bullet, thanks for using some of the new sound effects we made yesterday. I had a lot of fun making all those sound effects. Hello, I'm just gonna sit in a sea of synthesizer dimension and try to smoke my absolute mind out. Thank you for joining. If this is something you want to watch, then hell yeah. Smoke this hash burger until I'm hopefully just the fuck unconscious, and yeah. I appreciate you coming through, Bullet. Perhaps you'll take a toke tonight as well if you feel up for it. I just know I need to smoke my fucking mind out. So I started my own mood swinging on accident by being dumb. So now I have to get through it and not be annoying about it. So I'm gonna smoke weed about it. But yeah, I will try to be pleasant to be around and smoke around. That's all I've been doing all night, is trying to be gentle. So it's like, why don't I try to be gentle to myself too also? Yay. So it's easier to be gentle with myself under the hyper awareness that I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't know why I do or say the things I do. I just want to make people proud. I'm proud of myself, so I just need to keep making other people proud too, vicariously. I mean, I gotta do better always. I don't know, I'm just trying to be like, yeah, I don't know. No one should really crave, like, making others proud of them, but yeah, I don't know. Just make yourself proud, right? So, I know how I'll be proud of myself is if I smoke a shit ton of weed. That's what's gonna make me proud of myself tonight. So I'm gonna share that with all of y'all. We went all the way to your favorite spot in the woods yesterday for smoke session camping. It's a bit of a trek, but it was worth it. That's so awesome. My boyfriend went camping recently. It sounded like he had so much fun. He sent me really awesome photos. It made me so happy. And yeah, it's been so long since I've been camping. I really should go camping again soon. One day soon. But yeah, we hide, we smoke as much as possible. Hey, Bullet. I want to hit me with a cloud check. I want to count how many rips I take tonight. How do we do that? I need like a tally. Or let's just get like a fucking... Like a... Here, I got like a... What can I turn? What can I... Here, I'll just make a new... Text. That's the wrong thing. What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna win.
Thank you for the hydrate, Ari. Yeah, we have the sound effect for the first command now. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, does it need to be that big? I don't think so. I do like an outline. Thank you for the cloud check, Bullet. Does that work even? Probably not. Sort of works out. Become smaller. Become less. Splooshing it up. Okay, how many rips do we think we could take tonight? Over, under, in like 2 hours? And yes, for anyone who doesn't know, we have a bunch of new sound effects. It's a rainy Sunday night. Let's take it easy. Yay! Cheers, Bullet. This will be our first of the night. Cheers. I was like nothing. Only 6 or 7 in 2 hours. I can do better than that. Thank you, Bullet. I promise you I can smoke more than 6 or 7 rips. My coughing right now probably doesn't make it seem like it. But I promise you. I took half a gummy. I might take another half. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to be as high as possible. Hope I'm feeling better now, fam. I'm okay. I am like actively in the middle of mood swings, like starting, and it's kind of scary and it's kind of disorienting, but I'm like trying really hard to stay lucid. But if I act a little kind of like strange lord, at least y'all will know why. So yeah, I swear to God, I see no difference in the outline. There it is. That looks better now. Yay. Okay. I wish it was rainy here right now. That'd be so nice to have some rain. Probably. Anyways, I need to bring my brain out into the distance. I need to bring my brain into the distance. How I will be useful is bringing my brain out into the distance, into my brain forest, and relaxing out there. I can't go camping with my physical corpse, but what if I imagined going to the redwoods, which is like one of my happy places? It's been raining all over Quebec for 2 weeks now. Jeez. That sounds amazing. I wish California was getting that type of rain. It would be really nice for all the drought lording that tends to happen. There's so much drought lording all the time here in California. Cheers. I'm so excited to get back to exercising. I need to take a break while I'm like recovering from an injury. Sucks. It sucks. Alright, we've taken one bong rip for each week of rain in Quebec. Doing it. Disappearing into the mind space. Letting music be in my ears. It's just my own tracks. The new album has been out for a month now, and people were so sweet, and I'm just so grateful for any and all of the support. If anyone listened to it or like gave it a chance, it means so much. It genuinely like has made me so happy to know like it got played on like the actual radio in Southern California, and that DJ friends from around the globe were grateful to see new music from me, and we're happy to see me still doing it, and some even liked how it sounded. So yeah, I'm very grateful. I wish I would have made a music video for this album. I definitely am going to do that next album. I'm going to challenge myself to take one of the tracks off of it and make an entire ass music video. That would make me so happy to do. We gotta stop making the mistake of relying on the weather forecast. That shit will lie to you. That shit will be wrong. And then who knows what could actually happen in the weather times. But yeah, oh my gosh. It's been hot the last few days. It was a really nice July. It was like the coolest July I'd ever had. I was like, oh my gosh, you want me to not melt on my birthday month? Universe world? I appreciate that. This is something I'm not used to. And so that was really very enjoyable to not just be melting all the time. But okay, let's go for rip number 3. We're trying to take over 7. Oh wait. I just now noticed what you did to me, Bullet. I legit, cause like I'm so like mood swingy and like I just realized you 6'7", my ass, Bullet. God damn it. You know what? I deserved that. I deserve that. I genuinely deserve that. It took me, how long ago did you type that message? Chatbot will tell me. It took me well over 6 minutes to understand that I got 6'7". Took me about 6-7 minutes to figure it out. Oh my gosh, the inception of the 6'7", the sexception is pushing it. It's a terrible pun. You are a wise chatter, Bullet. To pull the fast one on the streamer the way that you just did, I'm proud of you. Hey, for once I didn't like move my like speaker back, so now I can do like my extra shrimping. So I have a subwoofer under my desk that I move out of the way every time I start a stream. It's one of my turn my bedroom into the streaming studio ritual things I must do. But usually when I have it under my desk, I put my little kneesies up on it, and I just kind of shrimp and I kind of flumple dumple, and it makes me comfy sometimes. So I'm glad I get to do my shrimp rocking. Everyone do some shrimp rocking. It might actually like inspire you to take a bunch of bong rips. Cheers. Hell yeah. Ooh. Okay. Why isn't it typing? Why aren't you typing? Why wasn't it typing from out there? I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. I'm thinking about also smoking some of my shake just because it's different strains. I know it'll like hit me way fucking harder. And it's just like, yeah, we could really go to fucking space. We could really do it. 7, 8, 9, and 6 was enabling them all along. 6 had everyone's back but 8. Even 6 even had 4's back. Like, that's messed up. Why does 6 have to leave fucking 8 like under the bus? In fact, threw them under the bus. In fact, drove the bus themselves. 7 was just like, I ain't a homie anymore. Fuck the number 7. I'm gay, so I don't like numbers anyways. They fucking scare me because they're involved in math. Fuck that. Get it away. Scooch it aside. Get it away from me. Instead, turned out that those numbers were all conspiring anyways. Against one another even. It's fucked up. I don't know if I've ever showed this on stream, but this is a really cool little turtle painting that lives above my gear because I love turtles. It's a little dusty. I need to get it in a small frame, but it just kind of sits on my gear and I love it, and it's awesome, awesome art. It's a sunset turtle. Yay. So that's that. That's what other random shit can I show and tell you? Ooh, I got some backup headphones. Ah! I scared myself. Good. I deserve the fear. No, I got some backup headphones, and they got a pretty anime lady on them. This is my show and tell. Did you know you can just hold shit up to the camera and that's your stream? Did you know you could just hold? I could look at my grinder. Look at my grinder. It's this. Here's some gummies in here. There's Space Gems. Sponsor me, baby. Legit, like, I want to get my viewer average back up, which isn't gonna happen with like a random will they, won't they, middle of the night, mood swing, stoner stream. But what if we hit it big, y'all, and then the edible companies start crawling up onto my porch, my e-pay porch that I helped to build with my own 2 hands. What if they start crawling up onto it and being like, please, Audax, we just want to sponsor your stream and give you 1,000 free edibles. That's how it plays out in my head, but honestly, I'm gonna have to write some really well thought out emails if I ever want a shot at being sponsored by a fun edible company. But yeah, Space Drums would be awesome. They're vegan and it's like women owned, and it's up in Humboldt where like my family like lives, so it's like I would love to support their shit and let everyone know that they actually help and work. In fact, they work too good sometimes. And that's why I should take more right now. Okay, no. I am going to just sit here and take my 4th bong rip. One time, me and Audrey, how many bong rips did we take? I think it's in our pinned messages in our chat, our personal best bong rips. Oh, I'm gonna get like a cute femme top. My friend helped me pick out like a really cute, like more femme, a gothy kind of top, and I'm super excited. I can show y'all that. Oh my god, I'm super excited for that. Hi Barnum. What, we ripping tonight? We ripping. This is rip number 4. Cheers. How long have I been live? About 20 minutes. We're averaging 1 rip every 5 minutes. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Hey, I'm all spun up and I'll be talking. How are you, Barnum? I really need fresh bong water and ice already. More so ice than the bong water. Me and Audrey were able to do 34 hits in an hour and 10 minutes. so I am definitely not on pace to do that. But it's a nice baseline. We could do 1 rip every 5 minutes. That's pretty good. I mean, I could do more rips in 5 minutes if I wanted, but I want to pace myself. I'm gonna go for the long game, okay? You're all right. You're sleepier than you want to be this early in the evening, but maybe you can hype it up. Let's hype it up. Well, how do you? I'm trying to get sleepy myself, so it's like now we're on opposite missions. But like I wasn't gonna get sleepy anyways because the mood swing started and they don't let you rest. I've been seeing some like nice. I found some like nice like bipolar like Instagram like destigmatizing, like educational, like help people understand type of shit. And I've been trying to like repost those. I'm sure some people who are following me are like, where's this like bipolar like fucking information and memes coming from? And I'm just like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is me. That's me. That's me, my friends. I wish you were all here for to help me endure these bipolar times always, but I have not the physical support network. My mom was helping me though earlier today, like deal with some pain. I was like, "Can you bring me the ice pack?" She was like, "Sure." And she. Is it fucking Miku time? It's Miku time. Bong rips for our goddess Miku. I think it's that time. I think it's time we honor Miku with all of our hearts. And people are saying, hello. Barnum says, boo, restlessness. That's the one problem you don't have to deal with. The little health app on your phone keeps telling you that you fall asleep in under 5 minutes, which means you're running a major sleep debt. Well, you fell asleep in under 5 minutes, which, oh gosh. No, you gotta fill up your sleep bank. Thank you for the womie. I'm gonna rip a bong. Cheers. Hell yeah. We're doing it. All the dreams and realities we never knew we could have. Turns out you could have them. You need 5 more bong rips. Just a collection of weird ass sounds to hear. Just a collection of absurdity that your physical finger digits, keyboard typers, hopefully not numbers, can manifest. Isn't it wild? My collar's super itchy. I'm taking my collar off. I don't want to wear my collar anymore. It's super itchy. I shaved today finally. I hadn't been able to shave since the hospital and a little before that, but I shaved today. So I have it. Hi. I want to shave my whole entire ass body. I think I'm going to impulsively shave my body soon. It was like not impulsive. I was like, I've been planning this for a while. But it's like the fact it's the opposite of impulsive. Do y'all remember what impulsive meant? Because apparently I didn't. But yeah, I think that would give me like a little hit. I want to see if that gives me like, I know it will give me a hit of like gender euphoria in certain areas, but I'm just like, how much of a hit? If it's like a lot, I'm just like, damn, it's time to kick this transitioning thing into high gear. Fuck, I've been thinking about like taking, because I do have like a supply of progesterone still from when I was on it. I tried it earlier this year. It didn't really work out. It kind of fucked with my mood pretty intensely. So, yeah, I don't think I'm quite ready to be on it, or in a place to be on it quite yet, as far as like potentially losing time streaming and like actually like help in my life that can like more effectively help me. But they did put my ass to fucking sleep. So I'm just like, what if I just take like a little progesterone every now and again just to knock my ass the fuck up? A gummy started coming back on me. I have to eat more food eventually tonight. I don't want to eat I can already tell. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting batch of mood swings. Again, I just need to be fucking chill about it. So that's why we're here smoking tonight, everyone. Mood swinging and rapid cycling is such a daunting fucking thing. But like, I just try to go for it. Here, let me read you some of like my weird Instagram like bipolar information / like experience. It's like I just like reading other people's experiences, like that helps so much. Like because yeah, when you come from like a small town and you find out you have like weird fucking mental illness that you never heard about, and that like the thing that fucks me up is like I had to watch the Wikipedia article be written about my disease / type of neurodivergence, and I'm like, that's crazy to me. That like it's like, yeah, you looked at Wikipedia, it was like, of course we can tell you what a heart attack is, and then you go there and it's like, we don't have to, I don't know, do you mean bipolar? Like, I guess there's a second type, I don't know. It's like, no, there is, oh my god. And then going back to the fucking, and then once they established the Wikipedia article, I would like go back to the bipolar type 2 like Wikipedia article and like watch them add information and be like, oh, everyone's learning what I have to feel deep in my core bones in scary ways. It's such a weird fucking feeling. I will never get over that surrealness throughout my life. But yeah, I also had some surreal shit happen last night. Like I dreamt about a friend and like them needing help, and then they needed a little help today, and I was like, shit, this is fine. I don't really want the premonitions. I'm already feel really disoriented. But like, yeah, so that worked out. That worked out. To be fair, I messaged the person beforehand and told them before they needed help, and I was like, hey, I had a dream about you. And then just later as the day unfolded, it just worked out where I could help, and that's also kind of why I was a little late, because I just wanted to be the gay person in someone's pocket for a friend, and help them get on their way to the snoozles, because sometimes, yeah, that's the hardest part, is just getting to sleep or waking up or getting out of bed, like, I don't know. So it's like having that company can really make those processes like yeah, words are weird, like a little smoother. So I like to try to offer that quality time and like active service always. What do I have? It'll probably just be in my activity likes. I'm looking for bipolar, like the world can maybe understand more one day. Hopefulness. I don't know. It's all weird. It's hard to feel safe when you live with bipolar. That's just like straight up. That's like so straight up. Because even stable times have a sense of instability, because you're never quite sure if what you're feeling, thinking, or experiencing is based in reality. And I was like, yes, that has been my life. So deeply. so deeply. I don't know, but and like I've been flirting with the idea that maybe I get on a mood stabilizer again. I might try that next month. I think I need to call the doctor today, Monday, and schedule my next appointment. They tried to call me on Friday, but I was indisposed. Here's like a fun series, like what's the biggest misconception people have about bipolar? You have to be like delusional, dangerous, etc. You don't. Bipolar 2 and bipolar with mixed features can completely fly under the radar to most people. Yeah, it sucks when the media's telling. I mean, it's like that we're like erratic and shit. don't know. Yeah, the mood swings happen quickly. They do sometimes, but they don't for the majority. They will usually last like weeks, months, not days or hours. It sucks. I kind of have both. I have the daily mood swings, and then I have those long, usually about 2-week cycles of my overall and up hypomania period to an overall down depressive state period. That's a yo-yo of moods when really it's rolling hills and valleys. Oh, this is a good one. I am a super I don't want to suffer silently type of person, and I know that is not everyone's bag. But a lot of the times, and for a lot of my life, my mood swings were not visible to other people. And I either was consciously making it that way, or I was just so kind of just disassociating so hard, you couldn't really figure out that's what was going on. So that sucks. But yeah, and it has posts about just being confused about your own personality because of the symptoms and the results of mood swings and having bipolar. It's so crazy. It's fucking crazy. I will never stop talking about it. Because it is the weirdest fucking thing to live with. If that's what I should, I don't want to try to make it you never want your mental illness to be a pillar of your personality. A pillar of my personality is my endurance and my willingness to navigate and understand compassionately and logically and emotionally, understand in many different ways through learn to understand through endurance. But yeah, that wouldn't even be there if I didn't have intense mental health things I live with my mental health. I'll put it that way. And so it's hard not to maybe I would have had those characteristics anyways, but I really had to develop them and super refine them to be able to endure as long as I have. I've actually, I had a birthday, and sometimes when you have a birthday, you stop and think about, all the people who you've known in your life that, didn't make it to the same age, or, you just didn't get to know for a long time during this, amount of time I have even known anyone. It's weird. It's the mortality is wild, and so I just really, I'm grateful I've endured all these strange things that can happen in a person's mind that could be non-endurable for some people. So yay for enduring. Cheers. I don't know what I'm rambling about anymore. I'm just kind of rambling about bipolar disorder, which I know isn't the most easily understandable. Cheers. Or discussable for everyone else thing. So it's I try hard to articulate what's going on, and I hope I've been helpful. Cheers, Barnum. In helping people understand what it can even be. Hi, Joey. How are you? Fuck yeah. Cheers, gamer. How have you been? I'm not the biggest rips tonight, but I am feeling them. Hi, world. You okay? You're wishing the goods for all of us. Thank you. I hope good things for you too. I'm doing what I need to do to be okay, and if not slightly higher functioning than I would be. I do need to get ice for this bong though. That would help my situation greatly. I think all of the ice should have been icetized and frozen. You know the words that mean stuff is no longer water. Like I hope the ice is frozen. The water is frozen into ice. How do I say this? Fuck! The bong grip is working. So I'm feeling good. Yes. All tonight is a wacky smoking stream. Cause fuck it, I need to lock in and not have this hypomania misguide me into the strange thoughts of the unhealthiness. Like I feel like super like, yeah, I keep stuttering, which is a very strange like thing that can happen with hypomania, like slurred, stuttery speech. Of course, the bong rips will probably help with some of that too, a little bit. But it's like all this energy. I'm like so used to being overwhelmed by this energy and it being like, what'd you say here? You recently found out it takes about 4 hours to make ice cubes. 4? Okay. Has it been 4? I can take my Tylenol. Oh my god, I can take my acetaminophen. Also, that's why I've been stammering and talking like a lot, because I'm trying to like heavily distract myself from physical pains I am going through. So I am doing better. Water needs a buff. That's right. We need to buff water so that it freezes in 3 hours. We can enhance that freeze time by 30%. Hopefully the water will have undergone a favorable state of change. The warping from a liquid into a solid lod. That's how you talk, right? That's how people talk. Right? Thank you for the cloud check bullet. Yeah, the water's defense goes up when you freeze it. Did you know that? It's a temporary buff, but the defense does go up. Okay. This is like a very dusty rip. This is like, greens doesn't happen anymore. This is grays. Anyone want to smoke this gray? But we ain't wasteful in this house. And shit, I gotta stretch that. So I'm gonna rip this gray ass bowl. I'll sploosh this bong water into my face mouth. I'm gonna drink bong water for you all right now for free. All right. No, I'm not gonna do that on purpose, at least. Sometimes you get splashback. Sometimes you kiss the bong. We'll give the bong a little kissy. You know what would fix me? Dancing with Miku. I'm sure. Well, I actually can't dance right now. Fuck. I'm gonna smoke. Cheers. Thank you, Bullet, for the cloud check. Thank you for being here. Cheers, Barnum. Cheers, Joey. Cheers, people. Cheers, everybody, for saying hi to me and being in my radius of people that can hear my voice talkums. What was that? I don't even know what I am. Cheers. The Kirby. Okay, hang on. That's a pretty good synthesizer dimension Kirby absorb. Doesn't it all kind of look like it's warping into his mouth once it's like when it's going good, kind of a little bit? He's sucking it all back in so we don't get completely consumed. Cheers. Okay. We gotta do something. I thought that was rip number 8. 7. We've now officially had 6 or 7 bong rips. And I'm proud of that. We got here thanks to the fortitude of all of you. And my stash, the size of my stash. Okay, let me go get my Tylenol, because my fucking lower body hurts. Let me go get my ice for my bong. Oh, I wish I could still wear my collar. My neck is so itchy though after shaving. And then I'll be right back. Okay, yeah. Enjoy song in the meantime. I'm gonna like be fast-ish though. Oh, it hurts to stand up and walk around the. Here we go. Fuck. I'm good. Okay. Oh, standing up walking sucks. I'm almost back. I'm almost back. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm here. Hi. Hello. Somewhere. I'm putting headphones in. I don't think I turned the music up now. Hi. I'm a weird person on your screen. How's it feel? How's it feel, gamers? Maybe I game. Maybe I could even game. I took my acetaminophen. Okay. I thought about grabbing a banana. I'll have like a glass of almond milk soon. The desire to eat does not the fuck exist at all. What are you doing, microphone? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. My pop shield was in the shot. I was confused. I was like, what's going on? I have my microphone like down here on my desk. It is. You can't see it because it's all black and it's the snowball, so of course it warps into the synthesizer dimension. But yeah, I like having it on the desk. I used to actually have it lower on my actually like pull out like keyboard tray to like try to accentuate the controller noises. I think a lot of people like underestimate how comforting controller button noises are. Like if you're a streamer, like I know the thing is like have a mic arm and have it like up here, like you're getting ready to just give it a good little bit. But I highly advocate like having the microphone in a lower position if you have the right type of microphone. Like if you're shotgun micing it, like obviously it's not gonna pick up anything that's like not in its direct line of audio absorption. But I don't know. I just like I remember that like being a thing for a lot of like my early years of streaming was like people liked hearing the button tap 'ems. And even like earlier this year, my friend was like, we were just kind of doing like a chill, like more non-verbal hangout, and it was like, I was like, is it okay if I just like stim and gamer like a little bit? And I was like playing Hades too, and they're like, the sound of the buttons is like actually super comforting. I thought it might kind of like overstimulate me at first, but this is a friend that has like issues with sensory stuff, so I'm just like really grateful. Like, I may not be the best button hitter in the world, but I've never quit hitting buttons, so that'll tell you something again about my personality. I so wonder about, hi, I am streamer. Do I have the big baller fucking gameplay? Professional, or do you have to be like, hi, I'm streamer, I'm so the personality streaming these days, right? But part of me always wanted to be like the high caliber video game player. I made like a TikTok a long time ago about, with Fortnite just being like, yeah, I really don't care about getting the wins anymore. Like, I want the wackiness. I feel bad because it's like they made the game too stable. That first like year and a half of like Fortnite, there was so many glitches. Oh my god, those were my favorite like pieces of content to make, were like the look at this absurd graphical glitch bullshit happening. It's so stimulating to just see terrible graphical glitch bullshit. Like, it almost makes me want to just like experiment with like purposefully like glitching games and shit. Like, there's like I've seen certain YouTube channels that are like glitch hunters or whatever. I didn't even hear that, but it sucks as the butt command. Nowadays, like, if anyone was here yesterday, we're pivoting topics. Forget all that other bullshit I was talking about. We're talking about sound effects and stuff again. So the other day, yesterday's stream, like more than half of the stream was us just making new sound effects. Again, streamers, gamers, hit me up if you want some fucking sound effects for your Discord or your just streams or whatever. I'll help you. I like audio stuff. But anyways, I had to make well, nowadays I try to make every sound effect come out of my program at even volume. But in the early days, I was kind of just pulling sound effects from wherever, like downloading just like sound effect packs and shit. I need to go back through and like normalize every one of the old sound effects too. So sometimes, although they might be all balanced here in chat volume wise, the butt command, which is our random sound effect command, give it a shot. Everyone, see what our butt spits out. See what we get in the butt command here.
I've been waiting for this.
You've been waiting for this butt, and I love just like imagine all of the sound effects that the butt command spits out, but in relation to the word butt. Yeah, you're welcome. See, the universe is. Do you like the sound of that? I've been waiting for it. Yeah, that one's. What is that one? Waiting. Yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. Aloha! That's sick. The butt command grabbed on the new ones. So, but the butt command grabs them at the volume you give it, not the volume that you set in stream elements. Because it's like some of those old, like the Luigi sound effect is stupid quiet.
I'm a Luigi, number one.
Oh, did I fix that one?
Let's go.
Mario's, yeah, compared to like all the other.
Yeah, Peaches got it.
Like Luigi is quieter.
I'm a Luigi, number
You can kind of hear it more after the other two. So if the butt command, the random sound effect command, those are got eggs in your butt. If that grabs the Luigi sound effect, it'll be like even quieter than like what this is.
I'm a Luigi.
So anyway, stream production nonsense bullshit. None of y'all know what the fuck's happening. I'm gonna smoke more weed. I need to pack a new bowl. My hypomania is getting terrible again. How are all of you though? And again, if anyone has any suggestions for weird like keyboard command sound effects you would like for the channel, listen, it might take me, like Jinxie gave me 3 other like Stitch sound effects that we need to add slowly over time. It'll be fine. But hang I gotta clear my bowl. I have to fuck the resin out of it with this paper clip, aka the poo stick. Do y'all have a paper clip in your room that you call the poo stick? Oh, you don't? I didn't know you were built so inferiorly. That's not my genuine personality, you all know that. But I legit have a paper clip that I call the poo stick, and I've been calling it the poo stick. We love the poo stick. Do we? I don't know if we do, actually. I'm not gonna speak for everyone on that. You don't have to love the poo stick. I do, though. This is ingrained in my personality, this poo stick. I wouldn't be who I am today without a poo stick or two. And then, like, I used to not have an ashtray because I was like a degenerate teenager. And I was just like, nowadays I just clear my bowls into the garbage can and I'm just like safe and I just don't set the world on fire. But yeah, maybe I set a garbage can or two on fire back in the day. So maybe you get like a coffee can. That's sort of metal. That ain't gonna catch on fire as easy. So we called that the poo can, which is fun. I remember we just like we just wanted to like, God, being a teenager, like I'm so scared of fire now. But like when I was a teenager, you just do the stupidest dumb fucking bullshit. It's just like, do you want to see fire? Oh, I think that's Jello's command. So I don't have like people's individual commands in the sound effect libraries. If you ever want to know like what the fuck all the sound effects are, you can either type in exclamation point SFX, exclamation point SFX2, exclamation point SFX3, or you can go to a paste bin link that is exclamation point all SFX, or you can just like look down below on my channel's like panels, or they're in the About You section. There's a panel with like the full sound effect list. So anyways, those have been such a fun thing. I remember like that was one of the things that made me feel like I'm a streamer, is I have weird sound effects. What is that arm hair like oddly long compared to the other ones? You know what, I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna shave that off. Anyways, we need to get this bong rip counter up. The fuck are we doing? Who are you? What is my life? The fuck is a world? Okay, what we're 7, cheers. Oh, what the fuck? Hair in the bowl. I caught it. Appreciate the sound effects. They are silly and lots of fun. Thank you, Bullet. You probably, if I had to guess, out of like anyone ever who's watched my streams, you have done the most sound effects. Other than me, I guess, maybe. But that's only like by way of sheer testing and being weird and like spamming them to the music. I love spamming the sound effects to the music.
You gotta chill with the chainsaw.
It's over so weird, but then they just like, I'll be playing Fortnite and all of a sudden a Chun-Li will come out of nowhere. It's like, that command! We've got it, Barnum. We have it. She can't stop us. She stopped us many times before. She will. Many streamers charge bits for every single sound effect, but you love it. I'm generous enough to make them free. Yeah, that always kind of fucked me up, honestly. Like, if that's your deal, like, yeah, get your bag, but like you can just make it easier. Like charging bits or like even channel points. It's just like, no. Like, obviously, like have a tiny bit of like etiquette with it. Like, try not to blast me out while I'm in like the hardest challenge run boss fight ever, or like try to not like over spam it. But people have been great. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with charging channel points or bits for sound effects. One could argue I am dumb as fuck for not doing that. Some people used to like there's a lot of streamers that charge money for like them to take like bong rips on stream, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'll do channel points and I'll take the bong rip in like a slightly more hopefully entertaining or enthusiastic or whatever way, but like I'll just smoke with y'all. Like, fuck. You do want to be careful. So you don't want to feel like it's a balance, because people will try to make like dance monkey dance you when you stream like long enough. It's just something you experience. Like, not everyone has your best interests in order, or like cares about you as a person or wants to be your friend, and that's fine. I am surprised when anyone wants to give any amounts of shit about me. In fact, I have no category right now, and I'm actually super surprised at how high the viewer count is. Thank you so much for wanting to watch my absurdity. I will literally just mood swinging and smoking weed over top of my own music. It's just familiar, so I can listen to it and have slightly more like think. Maybe that's why I'm like more lucid when I stream. Maybe it's the fact that like I have the familiarity, because I do, like, I'm super responsive to familiarity. That is like the best thing that yo, hands up in chat if you love familiarity. That's right, drop some Yoshi's sound effects in chat. If you like that's such a soothing. That's the nice thing about the sound effects too, is it's like it becomes this thing that you're used to like hearing, except the Pikachu sound effect. Fuck the exclamation point Pikachu sound effect. That one will never feel comfy. That will always feel like vomit in my ears. I promise you all. That Miku sound effect is still way too fucking loud. What was wrong with me? We gotta let her bang though. We gotta let her belt it. The EP sound effect's like perfect volume. Like if I could, Jesus Christ, that's the one that makes my ears want to crunkle. That's the one. We can have one. We can have a couple. We have a couple, like, just sound effect to blurt for the sake of it. I don't want to tell y'all what the other ones are. Cheers. I kiss the ice. You forget I have earbuds. I mean, I have my shit at like a safe-ish volume. Oh, I gotta add that to the rip counter. I fucking teeth clacked that. Ice just went bap on my fucking face. Didn't hurt though. They were just like ice cubes that weren't like super dense. But yeah, no, I've long since like trained my ears and conditioned my ears and protected my ears. Happy 11/11. Here's a wish. Okay. Everyone, type what your wish was in chat. But don't do it. Don't do it. I'm being evil. I'm trying to take away your wish energy, so mine becomes real. I'm stealing your wish. Your wish powers, they're mine now. No, everyone can have the wish power. But yeah, yeah, after working on music for so long and like actually dealing with like legitimate ear fatigue at multiple points in my life, like I just know what are, by feeling for the most part, I know, and just by the numbers on my computer and how I do my audio. Like I have my computer speakers turned up to maximum here in like the physical world. We have an ad starting in a minute and 15 seconds. Heads up, everyone who's not subscribed right now. Thank you for bearing with that bullshit. In the physical realm, in the meat world, I have my speakers like on max, because these are nice speakers and they're fine. They don't have any like underlying noise or anything, and they aren't old as fuck. When they get super old, they do. I've had the same type of speakers like for many years throughout my life. I should probably buy another new old stock one of these days soon, because these are the best. Like, I finally found like the perfect earbuds again, so I bought a backup pair, I kind of have half of a setup of these speakers because again, I bought them multiple times and I've kind of Frankensteined them together a few times. But yeah, they anyway. So when they're newer, or old newer, yeah, I just leave the volume up on the speakers and then I just completely go by the Windows. What is the fuck is it even called? Operating system. The operating system, like Windows volume, max volume. So I keep that for my headphones, depending on what headphones you're using. Because when I did use my big over-the-ear goggle cans headphones, they are way quieter. You would think those would be louder, right? But those ones are way quieter. So I have those louder, but for these earbuds and for ideally when I have earbuds in, I have my Windows volume set at like 30%. Is ideally I don't go over that. Ideally I have it at like 24% if I'm using headphones. So I've been following those rules for a lot of years and I was able to hamper my own tinnitus from like getting more severe than it is. I have some of it, it's fine. Y'all have heard the music I've made. I make some ear blinders. I'm not afraid to admit that. I've got a fetish for resonance. It makes me happy. So, I have had to face the consequences of my own actions at points in my life, and I've made just purposefully harsh music just because I'm a weirdo who likes industrial and noise music and just the capabilities of pushing reality with sound and like I used to purposefully listen to a song made to emulate tinnitus as loud as I fucking could at 100% Windows volume. Like I was a disturbed youth. Clearly, I mean, look at me now. Like you could figure that out. You could probably infer that. But I want to get my hair cut too, because maybe that would make me look younger. Like, you can't have this much hair without having existed for a while, right? But yeah, it would just make it look a lot thicker. It looks so thin at the ends because I have 1,000 split ends. Why am I talking about my hair now? I don't know. But anyways, I continue to ramble as I do into the night. I want to just practice my own rambling and talking for myself. For my own sake, you gotta fucking do it. Sometimes you have 0 viewers for a long time of your life. I had to do the thing where you get family tablet and queue it up as a viewer. Guess what? I still fucking do that. Maybe I should get more tablets. But yeah, I don't know. I just I don't want to forget the roots of having had to sit here for ages and talk to no one, because I found myself while I did that. I found community while I did that. I found my rhyming, rambling capabilities ambling along with the timing that I will instill in ye. Some shit like that. I don't know. We got the bars and the butts, and we do everything we can. The bowls, the bars, and the butts. I really need a bigger butt. I'm not gonna get a BBL unless it's butter, because I'll just eat more butter. So what was I talking about? Nothing. There needs to be no true thread. I don't want y'all to allow me to talk about nothing, though. I want to be held accountable. Because again, admittedly, I've streamed so long now that I had to talk about nothing at times, either for my own sanity, just to feel like there's room in the noise in the room. You know what I meant. I have dyslexia, lysdexia, windexia. Keep your brain clean. You can see through it. Your eyes and glass. I don't know. There's no real metaphor or pun there. Listen to Drexia. That's just a cool band. But yeah, the rambling and the rhyming and the poetic capabilities that I was able to incorporate and draw from and even improve on. Do a pong rip, don't worry, get ripped, be stinky. I'm not stinky. I am actually. I didn't take a shower today, so that's why I know my mental health is a little worse. I usually shower daily because I've been through life. I just zoomed in. Dude, is it cloud check time? I just zoomed in. I think we did it already. My bowl is cherry too. This is kind of hype. I just zoomed in. Cheers. If you mean stinky from the weed, then yes. Thank you for the clap check emote. That's like a thing. I want to get going. No one tells you how to get like things going. No one tells you how to properly keep your stream of consciousness going while you're coughing. You have to learn so much shit on your own. Was that Rip 9? So we did 8 rips in an hour. It's not bad. We've slowed down though. I'm actually getting there. Also, I feel okay with like the number up on the screen, because if anyone's ever smoked weed, I know some people in this world cannot smoke that many bong rips and still have the cohesion to find nonsense to talk about throughout the night, deep into the night. I'm proud of that ability. You know what it is how many hours of my life I'd hang out with my dumbass friends when I was younger, who actually didn't have anything worth the fuck talking about, and like just letting them ramble, and like I spent a lot of time figuring out how to not talk about shit, right? I feel like that's one of the best parts about existing so long. You endure the awkward and like moments, and you figure out how the fuck to just like move forward, and you just know how to sidestep them. I still do stupid, awkward shit. I say dumb shit all the time. I did it earlier today. When's the last time you did it? Will you admit it? I'll admit it right here. Said some dumb shit, but I just said some awkward. Said some yikes. But it's like, okay, now I know what I'm not gonna say now. It's very good. No, I just was like unaware of like the context of like stuff, and I tried to make a joke. And I was like, no, this is not the time or anything to be joked about. It's like, fuck. Okay. So I just didn't understand. And I was trying to be silly, but I was forgiven, so that was nice. So I learned how to not talk. You still do that shit. You have to do that shit. And you have to learn like awkward talking. Like that's been one of my favorite things, is like getting like other streamer friends and they just know how to like say words. Like I love when like friends just go into like streamer mode and just tell me about shit, special interest dump, and like just be silly with you and just like do silly little bits, and just like that's been so nice to have. It's been so nice to like just know and be like reassured of, and just like and people, if you're willing to like type in like a Twitch chat, like that means you are willing to like practice your communication and shit. So it's always endearing when like people keep typing in your chat, because it's like, hey, we've apparently designed like a good flow of communication, and it's so amazing. Oh my god. But I do have the fascination of like knowing I'm saying shit and that like other people could hear it. But like that does like make you want to say more worthwhile things in your life. Because I know like so when I was talking about like hanging out with like dumb friends in the past and having like bad conversation kind of, and like just like not productive or not meaningful. Like, one of the things that would fuck with me so bad is people would just start doing movie quotes out of nowhere. And like, for all I know, those friends could have been like autistic, and that just could have been them like stimming and shit. But like, I honestly think that was probably more of the thing. But like, it was just like the references and the quotes burnt me out so bad. references are still hard for me today, like memes and shit. I feel like I'm just like always, that feeling of being like on the outside of a joke and not on the in is just terrible. So it's like, I'm glad I have like we have a meme section on the Discord or whatever, but it's like, I don't know, it's all shifted away from like how it kind of was for a bit, where it was like, but I said the movie quote at you, but I showed you the meme. Why don't you understand? It's like, what, are we really gonna like fail as like communicating together like human beings now because of this? That's so weird to me. Like, I would hope we could still find some common ground. What do you want? What do you like on your pizza? Fuck, we'll bring it back to that. And that's legit, like, what I had to do sometimes is, like, I'll ask him about their special interest or something, so I don't have to hear this movie quote from Step Brothers 1,000 times. Although Step Brothers is fun. That is a good movie. You know, hear the Napoleon Dynamite quote again. That was awful. Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite was a terrible movie. Just to have, like, audio regurgitated at you. Oh my gosh! Like at least I could close the stream if I ever got like truly overwhelmed from like chat sound effects, which will never happen. But like, imagine a situation where I was just like freaking out because there's too many chat sound effects. Y'all somehow like figured out the code to break me or whatever. I could just stop the stream and get away from it. But when you're around another human in real life and they're just like parrot, fucking quote, movie meme, and it's like, no, this is not. And that's what working at a movie rental store was like. I worked at one of like the last few Blockbusters, and just people, oh god, people just wanted to bring you into their world. You were just an object to them that they were gonna bring into their little fucking world of what they just witnessed on their little Vigim screens. I feel like that's how it is in memes. I've acted like I've like seen like I know this has happened with you, Bullet, sometimes where you're posting memes. I'm just like, I don't understand the meme. Not the meme, the emote. The emote, I mean. It's like, cause I'm just an awkward, weirdo autistic person. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Fred Garvin send you FF10 quotes all the time. That's fun. Like, I feel like it's gotta be like a you gotta read the room type shit, right? You have to get to know someone. Oh, you also would have this as part of your special interest library. Maybe let's all of a sudden remind each other of it, because this is like a fun, like, giggle silly thing. Like, I get that. But like having like, I don't know, it just felt like anyone, if you encountered anyone, no matter how close you were, it was just Napoleon Dynamite quote at you, and no one has seen Napoleon Dynamite because it is like a sort of older movie now. It's just a movie about like a weird awkward guy in this weird universe. It's just weird. It's just supposed to be some like uncanny like weirdo shit indie movie. Not avant-garde, but like what did they call that? Like kind of genre, kind of like mumblecore-y, kind of just hipstery type shit. Like, I don't know, it was fine. I remember laughing at it. God, movies suck as a medium. I love watching movie reviewers on YouTube though. Everyone send me your favorite movie review. What's your favorite movie reviewer on YouTube? I like this Irish guy named Ryan Hollinger. This shit make me happy. That guy's voice tell me about the horror movies. Me and my mom watched those. I like Red Letter Media, of course. They're silly as fuck. The guys, Mike and Jay, and Rich. Rich is insane. They all are. The reason I started watching Red Letter Media is because they actually reviewed a movie. This is like a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure they have like 1 million or couple. How big is Red Letter Media even? What are them boys getting up to? Yeah, they got like 1.62 people, and they fucking reviewed a movie in the back in the day on like a movie that was made in my hometown that one of my classmates starred in. And so I was like watching them like rip my friend, who like my friend like went and works in the movie like industry, or at least in like sound like and shit, like and like grip work and stuff. It was like worked on like actual like television and shit. So it's like, but this was like one of their oldest thing, and they were like, they're just a crass movie reviewers. They're like the crassest What were those old guys? The skinny guy and the other guy. Siskel and Ebert. Roper and Ebert. I don't remember what the guys were. But yeah, they're like a modern version of, they're like a YouTube modern version of these old like television, like cable TV, like movie reviews is the vibe I always get. And they like, they have like an ongoing, like, cause it's YouTube, they have like an ongoing, like, in their own universe thread of them like being VCR repairmen. But anyways, then they always find a way to like watch a movie and slack off on the job and not actually repair a VCR, and then they get into all sorts of weird surrounding ongoing storylines. So it's one of those types of like, that's like an older YouTube thing. I was even watching like a video game reviewer who like commented on it like, oh, the way I review YouTube videos or video games for YouTube videos is like old now. It's like Clements Jr. 64 or something. He's doing like a Mega Man series. And he's like doing like an old style YouTube bit where it's like, it was like angry video game nerd style. And then like the other YouTuber was like, no, people don't do collaborations anymore. It's some like meta shit. They're like, you fucking weird. I was like, this is great. So it's interesting how the medium evolves. I feel like I've wondered about streaming and how I am a like, because there was the streamer university thing. Did anyone watch that shit? I doom scroll all day. You better believe I watched that shit. I think there was actually some valuable takeaways from that stuff, genuinely. But that shit was so like absurd and like anyways, you stay fucking, but we butt fucked just now. What can I say? But yeah, the streamer university shit was wild. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, I was like, at one point, Ludwig was like, okay, all y'all, if y'all just do it better, y'all could beat out the legacy streamers. And I felt that in my heart. I was like, is that what I am? No. I put on a video game. No. And I try to like talk over it. I was like, fuck, that's me. I don't want to be that. Do I want to be that? I like being that. I've done a lot of good being that. But like, fuck, I need to go further in my life for my family's sake. Like, shit. So, yeah, I've been like trying to think more about how the medium of streaming is different. It's changed. Again, people don't review video games on YouTube like the angry video game nerd anymore. That shit is weird and just like unk as fuck and auntie as fuck. So you do the video essay, right? And then that like kind of phased out for a second. And it was like, no, you gotta be green screened in front of your video essay, holding the microphone. And then it's like, no, what do? You gotta get the clippy mic and put it on a labubu. And then it's like, no, what are you doing? You gotta be faceless. You gotta just talk about the game as clinically as possible. It's like, no, what are you doing? Your thumbnail's garbage. Fuck. So it's like, yeah. Honestly, and then like one of the like more actually helpful things was like, yeah, if you're gonna do YouTube, like do good packaging. And I'm just like, I don't know, fuck. What am I, Christmas? I don't know what packaging is. I'm in the right place. You have to be in the right place at the right time. You have to make it for yourself though too. Is the very like unfortunate truth reality as the person who like is plateaued like super hard. I will just tell it to you. Yeah, you gotta get on that absurd social media grind. You gotta be either just more authentic and more genuine and more enthusiastic than anyone else. You gotta be an IRL streamer. Like, I'm just like, I have to stream from my backyard one day. I feels like my career as a small self-employed streamer is riding on me not being in this particular room one day of my life on the feed. Wouldn't that fuck you up? Have I ever streamed on twitch.tv from outside of this room? I don't believe I have. And so if I could ever get my shit together and get some funds together, maybe an IRL stream setup would be great. Our friend Ramen McDad, we love Ramen. He was like, when he lived in Japan, he did IRL streaming. He was like, it's such a fantastic IRL streamer. It still is, probably whenever you would want to do it. And it was just like, it was just so cool though. Like, and then when he moved, he had to like, he was, you know, he stopped doing IRL streams. It was doing gameplay streams. But it was so cool to see that arc. Yo, shout out to Ramen McDad. Yeah, Ramen's great. I want him to see. He returns alive. He returned. I hope he returned. But I don't know. That was something that I always really appreciated watching. An old friend of the stream, Agusku. He did some fun IRL streams along with like amazing like JRPG streams and stuff. Oh my gosh, I almost wonder. I feel like you know what would be amazing is if I could somehow manufacture a series of content on amazing like content creators I've gotten to work with and be a peer of and be friends with over all the years. There are some people who still fuck me up where I'm just like, damn, they impacted my life for like really good and made me want to become a really good fucking streamer. And I just wish I could celebrate them. Like our homie, my name is Porto. Like Porto's like, I still have like the fondest memories of like Porto and just like his podcast and just the way he approached games and the way he put on streams. God, I could tell y'all about these fallen streamers. I'm joking, Porto, I'm joking, Roman. I could tell you all about these fallen gods and goddesses and deities. I'm joking. You are gods and goddesses and deities, though. I've had so many lucky interactions with so many cool people in my life over the course of streaming. Oh my gosh. There's people who have made my life infinitely fucking better through watching their streams, too, and just, like, streaming alongside them. Cloudy is, like, someone... Y'all know I love Cloudy. Cloudy's one of my best friends ever on this planet, no matter what. I will always have their back, like, so deeply. And they're, like, the fact that they still keep me in their life makes me so happy. I feel so safe and uplifted as a friend of Cloudy, always. And I just, like, yeah, I just want to celebrate, like, these people who helped me get here. And I just, like... I hope they're around. I hope they're doing their shit. It's so hard for me to stay up to date with anybody else's shit. I'm over here, like, still just trying to figure out the phenomenon of making myself raid at the end of every stream. How the fuck did I kind of fall out of habit of doing that? And I hate that. Like, that's the shit. It's like, I don't want to be the legacy streamer that got fucking lazy. I don't want to be the legacy streamer who doesn't apply and honor all this shit that I learned from amazing creative people and saw them doing and was inspired by. So that's why I'm still fucking here streaming, wishy-washying, saying, oh, I'm not gonna stream, I'm gonna rest, oh, I'm starting to stream later, oh, no, actually, no, I am streaming. Like, it doesn't matter, because I got here, and now I'm having this moment where I'm just feeling like my purpose again. Like, fuck, I had to dig and scrape around in my train of thought and like my stream of consciousness for y'all. That's what I think is what kind of separates me from a legacy streamer, though, is because I have this ever-growing and ever-continuing fascination with my own existence, with streaming, with my emotions, with my mental health, with my sexuality, with my interpersonal relationships, with interacting with art, with music, with poetry, with all that. I have this lust for that, and I can stream of consciousness that, a new fucking experience out of nothing. I was talking to my friend who just, I hope they're just sleeping okay right now, earlier tonight, and it's just about like how we've had to fucking endure so goddamn much just to externalize it. But it's like, it's unfortunately a double-edged sword, because you get in the go mode, and I'm like, if I'm not doing something, if I'm not having some profound streaming talking to the camera moment, blah blah blah, like, how the fuck can I have purpose, like, in this world type shit? And arguably that is how I generate any purpose for myself in this world. I've definitely stopped smoking weed for that gimmick, and now I'm just talk rambling, so I better do it fucking good. And I know I do it fucking good. I'm super confident in it. And I'm just like imagining, like, what if I brought this confidence to another room in the house? I don't know. Outside in the backyard, out on the street. I don't know. I love content where it's like I would love to challenge myself one day and like, yeah, try to make interactive content, like be a non-obnoxious person out in the world and learn about other humans and shit. Like, I don't know. Although you hear stories about like street interview content creators being like, yeah, that street got us some fame, but also it's dangerous. So I'm just like, oh god. There was like one lady I used to watch do like on the street interviews. They're all like raunchy and wild and shit. And then I just like last night saw a thing where she's like, yeah, you probably noticed I just been not doing that anymore. That shit got dangerous. I was like, oh shit. So I don't know. There's a Fortnite streamer that like did like a bunch of like live content and then switched over, Cool Dip, where he did like wacky like on the street like silliness interviews. But I was like, I don't know. I don't think that's what people want from me. I don't think people want me to do on the street content, like IRL content. Sure, that could be fun. But like, am I really? Am I gonna be at Streamer University? Fuck no. Fuck no. But god damn it, that shit was entertaining. It all comes back to doom scrolling. We can always spiral the conversation back to terrible amounts of doom scrolling. But again, I don't want to be I want to be someone you stop and you fucking look at and you be like, wow, that queer person was spitting. They were saying some shit. Their 30K little nonsense infuriates me, or it's relatable, or it's uplifting, or it brings safeness, or it brings like a hum. I just want to like share the weird ways I can look at the world. Like, I'm always wondering, yeah, now, because yeah, you have to do the insanity, generate your own like life. And it's like, I don't know, I'm very lucky as a quote-unquote legacy streamer, because it's like I've proven that I'm worth watching to like so many people for so long and all that. Again, here I am just talking about the fascination with streaming. I will always ramble about that. But yeah, I don't know. I always want people to see how fucking hungry I am for streaming. I always want people to be inspired by it. Like, fuck it. You can be a small streamer and just have like the biggest fucking heart and like the most genuine attitude and just like the most authentic energy. Yeah, mood swinging and hypomanic, and I'm able to fucking be elevated in a more like, it's not performative, but like I am staging it. So I am performing. I don't know. I'm not trying to be performative, but I am just wary. I'm just so aware of like of what is like supposed to be like entertaining to watch and what maybe is. But I really am grateful for like how I've tried to foster my stream. My stream's my baby. I will always defend my streams. I will always be proud of them. I never present anything I wouldn't want to. In hindsight, maybe I do. I've had a lot of like mood swings. Like, I've had like a lot of negative mood swing streams. So I'm very proud that I'm doing my best to make it productive. Ari, you are the best. I don't know if you're hearing me spitting all this nonsense. I am just forever again fascinated by the streaming, and I don't want to play anything right now. I just want to talk. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to eat. You've been here lurking. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you for being one of my dearest homies. But yeah, I don't know. I don't believe myself as like the streamer that can just like talk, of course, and shit. Thank you. I have a good B-boy Fang photo. I need to catch you up on a couple catums. I think I sent you like the Gracie with their paws like all outstretched. I need to get some new Pixie and Oreo photos, but they're outdoors, and I'm a fucking vampire, and I don't go outside. Did I send you the Gracie with outstretched paws? Yes. So I owe you this little B-boy man. Is that the most recent one? He's a little friend. These little bubbers, yes. This one's pretty good. He's got a little face. You can see his one little fang a little bit. Sim and Kale with the Gengar. Yeah! I'm looking at it right now. This shit's fire. Yo, me and Ari got like the sickest cat photo trade going on. Like eternally. Little Toothums. He's so little buddy. Love me, boy. He's so sweet. We take a bong rip. I'm taking a bong rip in honor of our cats. We do gotta have the best cats. Y'all gotta. I don't know. Feebleton has like some really cool cats too. My boyfriend has this really sweet cat that like waits for him like up the street and like loves it when he sits like on the sidewalk. The sweet baby's name is Toothless. She's so nice to my boyfriend. She's so sweet baby, and she sits on. Well, she more stands on him. She doesn't really have like the sitting down thing. Always figured out. Yeah, he's been back for a while. Thank you for asking. Yeah, he went camping for his birthday. He went for a couple days, but he's been back in California since like. When did that boy get back? He's been back for a minute though. Yeah, he had so much fun in Southeast Asia, and then yeah, he had fun camping. Yeah. He did all of Southeast Asia. It was the longest he had ever like backpacked. It was really fucking cool to be a part of. I was so happy. And then yeah, he got to go camping with his other partner. So he's back home resting. I made a terrible dumb joke tonight because I didn't know what context we were like typing in. And he was like, oof. And he's like, I'm not gonna hold it against you though, but like, careful with that. I was like, I'm so sorry. So he was a little upset with me tonight. And that's fun. And I was super embarrassed. And I was like, I'm gonna be a better person. So I should have picked up what he was putting down. I was like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, he's been doing good. You say stuff, and Nick looks at you like, oof, and y'all are married. Yeah. No, I know. He reassured me plenty. I don't need more reassurance. But I do, like, I was super embarrassed. Yeah. I'm just embarrassed. Like, I didn't say anything, like, terrible. Like, it was kind of, I just reinterpreted, anyways, I don't want to air our dirty, it's not dirty work, but respect it. He's not an object for me to make stream content out of or stream time out of. Like, I don't know. That's important to me. It's like I want to talk about what's like actually here in front of us, and I'm grateful to be here and in front of all of y'all. So I don't know. I just like will always respect when people that are deep in my interpersonal relationships. But I'm sure like at times like it's hard because it's like you just talk about the people in your life when you're streaming. Like, even in chat, like, I don't know. That's my guy, though. I know he trusts me, and I wouldn't do anything to disrespect him. He said spaghetti differently, and you learned that private schooling is rough on peeps. Yeah. Wait, like, you learned that because you said spaghetti differently? Kyle the Furry? Welcome. Hi. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I would never want to do private schooling personally. If anyone who's ever done private schooling, I think you're probably pretty strong. But cheersies. Let's take another bong rip. We're so close to 10. We're so close to double-digit bong rips. I've slowed down immensely. I've not. Okay, again, my personal best was. What was my PB? Me and Audrey had like an insane like PB. So my personal best is 34 hits in an hour and 10 minutes. I've been streaming for an hour and 34 minutes, and I've taken 9. So I could go. Let's get 10 at least now. Cheers. Oh my. Excuse me. You thinking about food? You're also not hungry. I will drink water with you. My appetite is gone right now. But again, to constantly talk about fascination with the phenomenon of streaming and talking for a living, and being a transparent, like, non-character streamer, is talking about your life. Like, it is your responsibility to not objectify people. People are not your fucking content. There's people in your lives, your friends and your family. But, like, you can't help but talk about them. Depends on what type of stream environment you have, obviously. Mine is, again, just like hard on sleeves, full transparency, ask me anything. This is always an ask me anything stream. I wish there was a way to, like, put that more at the forefront, because that really is like an aspect of the streams that I do take a lot of pride in. But again, it's my responsibility, like, to be asked anything, but also keep myself safe, keep people safe, stuff like that. I'm grateful. That's the one thing about, like, yeah, I might be small streamer for life, but the amount of harassment I've gotten has definitely been smaller than it could have been. I'm not ever going to be happy with the amount of harassment I have gotten, but I do recognize, like, that is something you got to fortify for. So rip count, you thought it was how many times you died in game, not the bong rips. Lord, you're oh no, you're fine. Oh yeah, I gotta update that. For all I know, we've taken rips and forgotten to update it also. Get over here a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm smoking weed. That's all I'm doing tonight. Hi, I usually play video games. I am a legacy streamer. Everyone's your favorite legacy streamer, AudaxSmoked. Oh, that's what I want to do. Because I saw myself in the camera, I was like, Lord, is this shirt baggy. I love this shirt though. My friend was like, it's kind of Zelda vibes. I was like, oh, thank you. This is just like one of my dad's old shirts. I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna think about Pops. Pop it on. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's a fun color. It's like kind of greeny. I've always liked greens. Green, I do okay in greens. The brown hair works okay with it. It's like an earthy type of thing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was like a meme hat I got, and then it ended up being like one of the most comfortable bucket hats. And then, yeah, they gotta have the pin from the homie. I need to get the I Heart Boy Pussy pin so badly. Oh, that's why I'm gonna get on my hands and knees and beg my friend for that. Once again. So thank you, I appreciate it. I was actually like, I took a photo of it was like taking photos of B-Boy out in the living room, and like our living room is super earthy. My room you don't really ever see it as much, but like the walls are like sky blue. The walls are sky blue. The carpet is dark red though. It does kind of match more of the vibes of the color correction I have, and the circus lights, I like to call it. Of course, the synthesizer dimension is pretty wacky here too. So it's like, I don't know. This room has like a weird clashing. Like I definitely, if it was up to me and I somehow had the resources and like the time and like wanted to more, I guess, just like I'm fine with the house just kind of being how it is. But as far as like any remodeling or like decorating, it would be kind of cool to like repaint the back bedroom because it's like yellow. I think it was just kind of the paint we had. I think it was paint my dad brought home from like another job or some shit. That's how a lot of this house was like built and expanded upon. Was just supplies brought home from another project. You need to decorate the house. You thought we would have moved by now. It's been 5 years, so you think you just need to put shit on walls. Yeah. Slap a shit upon a wall. A frame, just like a frame. Like again, I held up the. I have this really nice turtle painting. And it's like I just need to get a frame. I would actually put this in the back bedroom. This would match nice in there again with the weird yellow walls, but that was like my you know, another family member's bedroom for a time. So it's like, it just is what it is right now. You need help, you can decorate for others, but yourself? Nah, you're paralyzed. I did a little bit. I did like a teeny tiny bit for my other bedroom. Like, it's just about, yeah, where do you put the shelf now? Where do you hang a mirror? So, like a weird, like, make some portals for ghosts and shit. Make your, okay, if you need help decorating, make the house feel like ghosts would like it. Like, chill ghosts, obviously, not like weird Civil War ghosts or any shit like that. We don't want that. We don't allow that energy in here. You need more color. Yeah, the colors I think are a big thing too. Plants. Plants are the easiest way. Plants will get a green. You get some green in your. If a ghost pooping on a toilet picture, you're gonna hang on the bathroom. I love that. I would so go in your bathroom. Yeah, our bathroom's like, my bathroom's like super. My bathroom's not even like a completed bathroom. The shower doesn't have tile or shower surround. And so you can't take a shower because you'll get the drywall wet. But it's like super close to being finished. It's just, we don't have the resources to ever like finish that bathroom. Maybe one day. I'm gonna hang on to the house long enough, or maybe we can do it. We gotta fix the shower out. What all you need? Oh, we just need like a shower, like a modular. They call them shower surrounds. Let me look at a shower surround kit. Panels. Yeah, you get like panels, kind of. Yeah, shower walls and surrounds. So this is what we would do. Yeah, I could do IRL streams from the bathroom, right? But yeah, it ranges anywhere from like a few hundred to like $1,000. Here's the screen share. I think I did screen share. I did. So you're buying basically like walls to like put in. So yeah, something like this maybe, but it would have to, we have a tub already though. It's just something to get, so you put in between the drywall, right? The plan was originally to tile it, but tile is just way too expensive. You even stream it and take it off on your taxes. That's actually really fucking smart. Ooh. I have to actually like, that's what y'all did? You better believe I already played that self-employment, like, taxes game. I have to type myself a note over here. Potential idea, stream the shower surrounds, install process to get a tax break. Thank you. Just message Nick. Blessed be. This is something I need to run by like my sister and like my mom. But like, is that why Nick did all those painting streams? Is that why he filmed himself painting them? That's why. Oh my god. Y'all would save money on the painting. No, I've watched like some of Nick's like home improvement like painting streams and shit. I didn't know y'all did that though. Oh my god. Y'all got the tech. Oh my god. See, like I need to keep streaming. There's just better ways to you gotta apply it. Oh my gosh. Cause I already know like the tech, like if I do get new clothes, I know I can write that off. Because that's your uniform. That's your work uniform. So I know some of it. Because it's content? Yeah. Baby's content. Oh my gosh, I need to weaponize my streaming capabilities more. Anything you put on stream you can write off. Can you write your meals off? Can I legit like... I mean, well, I'm on food stamps anyways. Like I said, I guess you can't write your food stamps off. Nick does a portion. Oh my gosh, because we do like the square footage for like where you stream and like for the utilities and factor that into the utilities. So we do that. Again, we do like the uniform shit. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad I'm doing it right. No, Nick has legitimately been like such a good, I don't want to say blueprint, because I'm over here fucking doing my own weird shit also. But I feel like I'm glad I did it right. He I think he showed me how to do streaming right, and how a person. Okay, maybe we're too. Please tell him about the legacy streamer. Like, we are legacy streamer. Please tell him about that shit. I think he'll get a kick out of that. But like he showed me like a really good example of what like a human being can be on a stream. He's gonna call himself one, dude. We're legacy streamers. We're just. Ludwig hates us. I want to do, you know, those like advertisements where it's like buy this shampoo. Hairstylists hate it because they're losing business. It's like, oh my gosh, I forgot what the equivalent was. I've already lost the thread. I'm so baked already. Y'all been grinding the game before the influx. I tried. I got in on it full time too late, honestly. I tried streaming in 2016 and I didn't keep going. I like was just like busy work. That's when I started working on the farm. And then I just was like grinding and I was watching other people stream. I was mailing y'all hot sauce and shit. But like if I would have like learned everything and like kept going, even with my shitty 480p at best capabilities, like I feel like that having that head start would have just been so helpful. But this other life came up. I needed to work on the farm because like a dear friend passed away that I like made music with, and it was just too much. It was too much to just be at home all the time around like instruments. So now I'm just like super grateful I still have all my gear and stuff. Or I thought about selling all my shit, but it was just my buddy called me up one day. It was like, come pick strawberries. I was like, I'm grieving, dude. I can't come today. I'm fucked up. He's like, come pick strawberries. I'll call you tomorrow. I was like, are you gonna be picking them tomorrow? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, just I guess can't do it today. And so eventually, yeah, my buddy picked my ass up and said, you got hands and feet. Let's pick some strawberries. I was like, okay. And that's just how I got into farming. Is I was just like, and that's how I got out of farming, was grieving. That's what the fucked up thing. Yeah. So it was because people weren't gentle to me when I was grieving. That's like, I always want to be very wary of that. If you're ever going through it, like, let me know. I'll try my best. Sometimes you gotta change it up, yeah. But I always like really wanted to get into streaming. And like, again, maybe I would have had more time to figure out other gimmicks, or I would have done shit by now, like what is that, like crowd control and shit like that. People can either be really shitty or really awesome. Yeah, no, I'm grateful for support I've had at times in my life, and getting an opportunity, even though it's like sucked. Yeah, to be. Anyways, it sucks to not be respected while you're grieving, and it sucks to not be considered while you're grieving. And those are some of the times you can feel the most disrespected, and I want to be good about that and just never put people through what I went through with that, and just feeling so hurt you felt like you had to leave your job so hurt you had to leave a place where you had a steadiness. So yeah, I'm definitely in one of the best places I've ever been in my life. I still question how proud I can make people with, you know, how. Well, it's again, I'm a small streamer. I know I've impacted a lot of like lives really well throughout my years, even though I don't have like the highest viewer average. I know I've done so much. So yeah, I gotta keep trying to make people proud. I feel like I can always make people more proud. Maybe that's just because I want to make myself more proud. I really am proud of myself. I really would autopilot in Legacy Streamer if it felt like I could, and if that was responsible. But like, I want to be just the uniqueness that I am, but share it more. I don't know how to share it more sometimes. Sometimes I'm just tired. Sometimes I've shared a lot. Maybe I've overshared. That's what they say, is like you only notice someone's not in the room when they're not there all the time. And my relationships are closer. I appreciate you saying that. Again, and I had a discussion recently. It's like, do you want this to be your job, or do you want to make friends? And I was like, fuck, can't it be both? But I need to be responsible also. Like, I gotta be the star of the show. I don't know. Is that responsible? It's so confusing. It's such a weird balance that, like, I definitely can't see when I'm in like a weird mood swinging state right now. I can't see how to do it right. I'd rather just be in the middle of it and know I'm not doing it wrong. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes that's just how you can get through your job, is just to know you're not doing it entirely wrong. And I know that my type of like out loud self-reflection and talking with you, Ari, and my capabilities to talk with people, like, oh god, I want more people to talk to. But I don't, like, it's like the way I make that happen now is like, either you go back in time and just started streaming earlier, or you work yourself to the bone making clips and then borderline inauthenticity kind of like starts. Like, I don't know. Thank you for, again, I trust you as like a friend. Like, thank you for saying these nice things, and I definitely don't want to be difficult and not allow it to get through. Like, I'm so trying to be the gentle type of mood swing right now. But yeah, I feel like my inquisitiveness and fascination with streaming is just definitely what's kept me going. It still has never made sense to me. And maybe that's the autism or something. My friend was telling me today, you should probably try to get the actual like autism diagnosis. It might help make things easier. It's a lot of luck involved too. Yeah, it's hard not to beat yourself up though. Oh, Nick does so good. Like, it's definitely, like, tell Nick to imagine if, like, that he has my, like, permission, but tell him to imagine if he was where I am. Like, how scary it'd be. And just, like, how I'm, like, no, he should be so proud. He should be so proud of himself, I think. And he worked hard. It's like, luck is opportunity meets preparedness. There's that old saying, or meets preparation, whatever. I like preparedness better. And like Nick worked hard on YouTube doing Dark Souls shit. That's how I found him. That's how I knew to care about this person. Like, it's like, it's all come back around. He did it the right fucking way. Honestly. And that's been an area where I've just never popped. He wants to do more YouTube again. He's great at it. Anything he wanted to do, anything he uploaded always made me smile. So shit. Get glazed, Nick. Bow, bow, bow. Air horn. Yeah, he's so capable. Oh my god. Again, been a very good influence. Like, if I didn't have him as someone to inspire me, I wouldn't have figured out how to get as far as I have. and like have a resilience about it. Because it's like he's a small streamer too. Like I'm not trying to twist it up like he's fucking top of the world. I know how hard he has to work now. If anything, it's like, and like people get fucked up like that. If you're once your partner, you're somehow not a small streamer. And it's like, no, there's people out here getting thousands. There's people out here getting tens of thousands of views just on the regular, just for firing it up and doing less than what a legacy streamer does. Fuck. But yeah, it's luck, it's gimmick, it's perseverance, it's all that. And just going back to like thinking about old friends and just talking about the fascination with them on the come up, it's like you have to realize that a lot of the bigger streamers probably have that same fascination, and they're just like, there's probably just different ways they might be channeling it or something. Also, it's just such a mix of, yeah, what you show and what you don't show. Like, because I've had to personally remove so many people from my life though throughout this, and it sucks so bad. Like if I had just like, if I thought about it, I'd just like let everyone stay around. It's like, I'd be way bigger. Oh my god. I've unfortunately been shown by people that like they aren't a fit for this. They've been unable to read the room, failed the vibe check type shit. Maybe I'm particular, and maybe I just want to be safe and uplifted as the type of queer neurodivergent person I ended up being. Like, I definitely probably would have stayed having more views if I didn't start transitioning and like being as more like just like flamboyant and like I always was kind of open book about my bipolar stuff, but I definitely like masked my queerness super hard during like my early streams and just when I was younger, and just so I firmly believe that is like kind of like it at times it brings you growth, at times it like definitely is just not as wide a demographic, is there's not as many people in the LGBTQ as there is the straight man with beard streams. And I can still grow a beard if I want to. So it's like I feel like I've shot myself in the foot almost just by being more myself. And yeah, at times people got it twisted. They're like just assume that I play a character on stream. That's the trippiest fucking thing. It's like I know how to inject an energy into my existence and elevate things. I was in drama class, if that makes sense. I like art and expression. Like I know how to do that. But like, no, it's not a performance. I am this weird and mentally broken and confused and distorted by so much stuff. That's something you could always tell, is that Nick is exactly who he is on stream and off stream. And just from hanging out in Discord calls enough over the years and hearing him mumbling in the background, it's like, that's just Nick, yay! It means a lot to just have that consistency. And I hope that's been something, and I felt that, like, almost parasocial, like, people prepping for some parasocial shit, like, the first time they get into, like, a voice call with me or something. It's like, nah, I'm like, hi, it's still me, hi. How are you? What the fuck now? I'm just gonna do my thing. I've learned long ago, I'm too old to not be doing my thing. So that's something you just figure out with time. It's just like, you don't have to perform for other people, and people really hopefully aren't trying to perform for you, and we can all just be ourselves and unmask. So I don't know, but maybe if I masked up a bit more, stop talking about my mopiness. Said what's up gamers more often. I like saying that unironically though. I called everyone gamers. That's my favorite shit. I say gamer, but it's not derogatory. I fucking promise you. It's full of the silliness and obscurity of what a gamer even is. But oh god. It's so weird. I love my literally just sitting here in like the state of just being confused about stuff. Physical pain does exist. Okay, that means we need more bong rips. My vision just blurred. My vision just blurred from that little scrump of pain. Cheers. Let's manage that. But I do think overall big improvements. But still overall a lot of pain. He had to lay down. Oh. My migraines have been fine lately. I'm super grateful for that. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But yeah, as far as my current pain I'm dealing with, which I'm being more, I told you about it, Eric. I'm being more discreet about it on stream. But my lower half body pain. Do I have a follow-up appointment about the migraines? No, because I'm an idiot. I have the referral to a place that is like hours and hours away from me. So maybe once when I can walk again, I'll be able to figure out some buses to where I need to get to. I can't even walk to the UPS store this week, I don't think, as much as I would love to. But the standing and walking part is real tough still right now. Oh, we have ad break. No, I forgot to add the bong rip to the list. Where's OBS? Come here. All right, 11 bong rips. I'm doing it. We're doing it. But I just had my acetaminophen, because I'm being a dumbass and I'm not taking opioids for it when I probably should. I just don't want opioids in my life. I don't want that energy that come with those, honestly. So I'd rather just, like, you know, tap into the autistic pain tolerance, baby, and smoke a lot of weed and eat gummies and take over-the-counter shit at worst. So I have my like extra strength Tylenol, acetaminophen on board, so that's helping. But yeah, I just had a pain spike, so I'm having like an energy kind of dip. I don't want to stand up, but I should probably stand up and move around. Standing up hurts, but I just want to make sure. It's good. It's been better on my stomach than the ibuprofen is. I still feel weird on it. I'm just sensitive to any pharmaceutical kind of based pill or whatever, which I'm glad. I want to be aware of what the fuck is going on with my body the best I can. So I'm having relief in that regard, but I should probably stand up and get my circulation going. I'm just gonna keep streaming. I just want to keep smoking weed, hanging out. I thought I was only gonna stream 2 hours, but this has been, again, a very... Ari, thank you so much for chatting with me. You're amazing. Thank you everyone who's been out there vibing or lurking. It means so much. I just throw my life out into the world so I can hopefully be the best version of myself, and just share my fascination with life, because I'm happy to have existed this long. It's simple like that. Okay. Thank you for listening to my weird music too. This has all been my own original tracks. I do have a new album out. This is an older one. Here's all the links for my music. Feel free to listen to it. I'm just gonna keep playing. I like this track. It's called Ingrown Mortal. This was a fun release. This was my cassette tape I had. a limited release of with my friend's label in Mexico, and then they were printed over in Detroit. But then there was a mistake with the printing. There was defects in the tapes, and they had to be let known. So it was a weird outcome of this project, but the music on it I'm really happy with. I'm gonna start this one over. I like this one. I'm gonna listen to this one from the other room while I move around. Okay, I might try to eat. I don't know. I'll be right back in a bit. Thank you so much, Ari. You're lovely. Everyone, thank you for looking. I'll be RP. Thank you, friends. I really appreciate it. Here. Okay, microphone. I think I'm back. Microphone. I've turned my own monitoring back on. Please do not be alarmed. This is only a voice in the microphone. I don't know why I said it like that. Hi. I am getting situated. I am here once again to smoke in the middle of the night. So what else is there to do? Probably like advance my projects and my games would probably be a better thing to do. That'd be good. What if I clipped my streams once for once in my life? I need to clip my hair. I really need to get scissors and cut my own hair. One day. Soon. Yeah, I need to look for like a nice little like home hair trimming kit. I got some good wavies right now, right there. That's looking alright. It's kind of wavy right now. Oh gosh, hair is still a mystery. I'm getting back on my minoxidil grind. My hairline is chopped and cooked and the worst in the world. But if I get on that minoxidil again, it'll be better. If I trim these split ends, it'll be better. Something will happen. I really should just like cut it all the fuck off, honestly, and start over. But I don't want to do that. I like my hair. I grew it myself. I tried hard to take care of it. But weed again. I got a good little second wind while eating food there. So it's packable. We were talking about like decorating earlier, and it was just like one thing we did. We moved a calendar. We moved a calendar from the kitchen to a hallway. And honestly, it kind of changes the vibe. It was fucked up how much it's like swapping a picture with where the calendar was like the kitchen is super relaxed now. This is like the loomingness of like time was just gone. I was like, I can just eat my food and not worry about what day it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd now, but like, does that matter? I literally have my phone right there. So the calendar not being on the wall in the kitchen is kind of... It's surprising what a little switch up like that can do. Our house is like really weird and like oval shaped also. It used to only be U-shaped. We added to it and now it's square, rectangle, oval kind of house. So it's like you don't even have to walk by the hallway if you want. You can just go through the kitchen. It's great. This house is so weird. It's like a Counter-Strike puzzle. Ooh, 3 lanes. It really is. There's like 1 lane is the kitchen, the other lane is the middle hallway, and the 3rd lane is like the bedroom, the bathroom, the bedroom. This house is weird. I like this little weird little house. But I mean, I work hard to preserve it with my shenanigans. Sometimes you shenanigan in just like too awkward of a way though, for it to be as sustainable. But fingers crossed, it's a dice roll every night. I just hop on to streaming. I'm just fascinated enough by the streaming where I'm like, I'll do it. I'll do it again, even. I did it again. And just thinking about like, yeah, like I must have a type of personality. I have a whole type of personality that was like, is even like good for streaming as far as like it's sustainable for my mental health versus draining. I mean, it's drained my mental health too. I've traded a lot of mental health for a lot of things in my life. That meter is definitely running low. If that was a video game meter, I don't think it's got a lot left always. But I just got the personality. Like I don't have the streamer university pack personality again. I have that legacy streamer personality, but that is a type of personality. And like not everyone can do that. That's nice to Again, like, no, I'm like a top 100,000 streamer. It's like I've never been the best out of 100,000 at anything, it feels like. Although I probably have been. I'm literally 8th best in the world at Bubble Bobble. Speedrunning. Maybe it's overall, since I did do it 1cc actually. You could argue, I'm not gonna go, listen, I love my fellow Bubble Bobble speedrunners. I'm sorry I'm not more immersed in your community or playing the game anymore. But I did that shit 1cc, and I'm pretty sure like not even the world record did that shit 1cc. So I might be the fastest 1cc in the world? Question mark? I have to check the other runs. I don't think I am. I'm 8th place. One of those other 7 runs ahead of me is bound to be 1cc, right? And I stopped and did bong rips. Imagine if I timed it without the bong rips. I wonder how much faster it would be. That would be something to check. Like if I had the capability to go faster just by not smoking weed. Cause it was only like 34 minutes or some shit. Like it was, the completed run was that good shit. I can't go through the trouble of relearning Bubble Bobble. That's too painful. That's too painful. Taito doesn't want me. I guarantee you Taito doesn't want me. I need to find an indie game that wants me. I want to shill an indie game. What's your favorite indie game lately, everyone? I don't think the Hades, I don't think Supergiant wants me. I don't think they want it. That's fine. They're kind of, I feel like Supergiant just does their own thing. I don't think they're like super entrenched in the social media game. I don't know. I love you, Supergiant. I'm here with my I Heart Girl dick, button on my hat, and this weed in my hand. I'm here for you, baby. Game gives me pansexual panic. We could talk. Just hit me up about Hades 3. Cheers. Yeah, I don't think that's like super marketable. Honestly, I find being realistic even with myself. I don't think that's getting a lot of executives rock hard, unfortunately. Or maybe it does. A lot of them are sickos. We have to get these executives rock hard, everyone. That's why I'm transitioning. No, again, that was like viewer suicide to transition live on stream. Really, honestly. And like, I'm still not binary, I'm not like going full femme, but like, I'm honestly at the point where I'm like, I would remove my gonads, especially after some recent shit. I made a trans section on the Discord. Oh, some weirdo tried to join the Discord. I'm pretty sure they were a fucking weirdo. And they couldn't get in because I got my shit on fucking allow these fools. This is some creep ass looking avatar and shit trying to join my Discord. Get the fuck out of here. That felt nice. Because I've been sad about having it like locked down and shit. If you want to join my Discord and you're like a real human and like not a fucking hate advocate, you hit me up and I'll let you in. But it's like a random account with like some like fucking weird avatar, a fucking questionable screen name. I was just like, I'm so happy that this scum didn't get back. Hey, Ari, welcome back. I'm talking about like some shit back. So I have my Discord on lockdown still. So much to the point where poor Ari you were confused that like we about what like the thing is. I had to do that because I got like a hate attack. It was terrible. I hate it. But so I've had my Discord. No, you're fine. You're fine, darling. You're fine. So I had to make my Discord private, and like you have to apply to join it. So somewhere around out there, my old Discord join link is floating around. No, I would never ban you. Oh my god, I would never ban you. I'm so sorry if you got scared and even thought such things. No. I'm so happy. You're such an amazing friend to me. Please do not ever think I'll do such a thing. But I got to ban like a random. So apparently the Discord link is floating around out there. The Discord link only works for a short period of time, so don't worry about it. Yeah, but like it is legitimately not on any of unless it's on my YouTube still. It might still be on my YouTube actually. I have to check this. This one be accurate what I'm saying. Oh, some of my old YouTube videos probably still have it in there. Oh, let me check this. Probably that's the deal. Yeah. Okay, maybe I go back and remove those. You get in within the time frame and said no, yeah. I don't know, no, yeah. Because that's a setting you can have for the server, whether it's like a temporary link or like a solid. I don't know how the person tried to join, legitimately. It was kind of scary, you know, you mentioning that. I want the server. Because I'm pretty sure that's a setting. You can either have it be like a set, like, link, like I have. God damn it. It's messing with me. Blah, blah, blah. Pause invites. No, that's like only for a bit. How do you see this? I don't want to leave it. Refuse access. Apply to join. So what link are they using to apply? Like it has to be my old code, right? So you can create an invite link that like doesn't expire. Your invite link expires in 30 days. What the fuck? So how did we make them infinite? I wish there was a way to monitor the links that we're giving out, right? Well, so I'm on the back end here in Discord and it says like uses. But I need to see the actual code that is being used still. And it says 444 usages, which would line up between like the total members now, total band members, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm grateful my Discord server is as big as it is, holy shit, but like, out of here, why does it keep pulling me out of the menu? Discord is so janky sometimes. This is like, yeah, the server tag, server profile, well, where's the server like link? How do I change it? Members role invites access. Safety setup. Damn it. You're being so troublesome to explore. I'm sorry, I'm like just like literally exploring the back end of Discord and trying to make sure we're good. Yeah. How do you reactivate streamer mode even? There's no way to like manually reactivate streamer mode, which sucks. Anyways, now people won't think I'm streaming on Discord. Shit. But I am streaming. Here, I'll just log out of Discord and log back in maybe. See if this works. Now I'm just like fucking around with Discord. Don't mind me, y'all. I need to smoke more weed to justify this meandering. You're thinking of eating the other half of your sub? That sounds like sandwich time o'clock. It's almost 4 in the morning. Just think about how many stoners would envy you having a sandwich that close to 4:20. I ain't got no sandwich. Discord has gotten worse over the years. You wish there was a good alternative. Yeah. Alternatives are so many things. It'd be so nice. Like, Twitch is gonna start training all of us for AI. It's like, yay. You know what? I'm gonna stay streaming so the AI gets fucking dumber then. That's all you got me thinking. Bezosoman. Fucking have it. Have my fucking gay stupidity. You gotta put that in the robot. The government would be better if there were more gay people in it. Is this just cherry? Cheers. What type of sub did you get? That did re-engage streamer mode. On Discord, if you ever turn streamer mode off, just close Discord and reopen it while you're streaming. And it will re-engage it. Good to know. Okay, we're at lucky number 13 on the sound effects. I still have this tab of shower surrounds up. But like they'd have to go on top of a tub. So we would need panels. I have to just go in there with the measuring tape. Figure it out. Please stop hitting Diddy. He's just a monkey. I'm sorry. He's there. That's hyper garbage. No. The Sacred Starry Skies. I'm so sorry you have to witness this. But honestly, if I'm being real with you, Diddy Kong is safe. He's just scratching his head. If he was in real trouble, he'd be like the... What is... You know the animation where he's like, eye is all blumped up, and he's like sitting, and he's like... It's the when you like, you actually like lost your life animation. If he was in trouble, it would be that, I promise you. That particular goat man is from Diablo 1, and that is a very particular goat man named Garbad the Weak. His name is literally based off of garbage. He is the weakest enemy you will ever face in Diablo 1. So although Diablo 1 is the better game that starts with the letter D, Diddy's fine. Diddy's the stronger one in this situation. I assure you, Diddy Kong's fine. Also, he's back here too. This don't Diddy Kong get no bonk. He get kissed. So this Diddy Kong's safe. I can show that. He falls down off. Actually, he falls off of the synthesizer a lot when I'm like brushing past it. I'm not gonna lie, but Diddy's safe. He's got, remember, he's got coconut guns that fire in spurts. No, is that Donkey Kong? No, Diddy Kong has the peanut pistols. Anyways, he's strapped. Don't worry about him. See, don't do it. Don't fall down. Okay. Diddy Kong's ready. Don't worry, yeah. The quest in Diablo 1 is so funny. And they're both like weird CGI games from around the same era. I don't know, that just like delights me that they're like weird but the thing is, okay, so the actual story is in 2020 I tried, because I used to speed run Donkey Kong Country 1 a bajillion years ago. My best time was, I only have a photo of it, and then when I tried to like by the time I started trying to record runs, I got too bad. So my fastest time recorded ever was only like an hour 34 for 100%. I believe it is. Which is okay. It's like top 200 in the world, I think, if I ever actually wanted to submit it. I don't know, it's on a hard drive somewhere. That's not the worst, I guess. But my best time was like way better. It was legitimately like some sort of absurd meme number maybe. Let's check the BRB screen. So it's here in the BRB screen slideshow. One of these, I can't remember which ones. So we're just gonna scroll through them. Boop boop boop. We are here. We're not actually on BRB. We are looking for my old PB. We're not BRB. We're looking for the PB. Okay, it's in the other slideshow. I do believe, unless I took it out. Which slideshow are we on? Oh no, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Boop. Okay. Where are you, Donkey Kong? Here it is. Bam. So in 68 minutes, almost 69, almost nice. This was my personal best in Donkey Kong Country. It's my old CRT TV. But I could never get a recorded run this fast ever again. I just got worse. I just got worse. So, but yeah, I was like, I need to, just because I had this image and it was in my slideshow. This is like one of my oldest images I've had in this slideshow. 68 is on an island between two phone numbers, right? Why couldn't I have just had 1 minute faster, 1 minute slower? I missed that. So anyways, let me go back to full screen. So that image was in my slideshow, and I got in my head thinking like everyone thought like, damn, why don't they actually stream Donkey Kong Country 1? No one told me, or no one cared. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. But then I got all obsessed with trying to learn like these micro speedrunner tricks, like this perfect movement and shit, rather than just playing the game. Just play the game fast and you can get that time. But I got all in my head that I had to like become the best in the world, and I was just like, wow, I've become worse. These things that are supposed to make you the best in the world either just take too long to learn. But I was getting like salty. I was like, dude, it was like the first time I was like genuinely like full bore, like fuck this shit, like salty on stream. And I just like, I don't like playing games while I'm like hella raging. Like it feels uncomfortable. Raging feels uncomfy. So, you know, I'd rather like, you know, you learn more when you're having fun, whatever. So I eventually finally finished the run, and yeah, it was only like an hour, 34 minutes. I was so disappointed, and like, I move on, I play another game or two, and then I play Diablo 1, just like on a weird whim. And it was like the most fun game I streamed in all of 2020. I had so much fun playing Diablo 1. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Diablo 1. There's like a pretty good old games version of it, with its weird expansion that's like was third party and shit. But I loved that game. I played that game so much. Oh my gosh. One game you speedran, you played for like 2 weeks, you got the world record by 1 second with a terrible run, then returning to play casually only. That's good you had like the boundaries of it. Oh my gosh. What game did you speedrun if you feel like sharing? But I played Diablo 1 and I just loved it. This is such a slow, like grindy, dungeon crawling action RPG from the 90s. With just such vibes and shit. Like we got this sound effect from it. It's so like this is one of my favorite sound effects.
Too much baggage.
That's when the warrior is like overloaded. Dust Force. What's Dust Force? I'm gonna look up Dust Force really fast. GG's on the world record. I've never had a. Oh, this looks like a fun indie game. Some stylish broom action. There's a Matthew Matosis video on it? What happened to that guy? Wait, Dust Force was Capcom? Who made this? This is just some weird, it happens to be Capcom channel. That looks charming though. It's far from being the world record anymore. It's kind of like Celeste. Oh my gosh. He released 2 new videos in the past few months. Really? Holy shit. Really? God, old YouTube coming back, baby. Wow, he did. I have stuff to watch before I fall asleep. But yeah, he's been doing stuff. No, last thing I saw was like the Logic Bombs one. I thought he disappeared again. Aesthetic Deception, give me that. Save to watch later. Ghouls and Ghosts commentary, give me that. We eating good tonight. Capcom publisher on consoles? You think it's an indie? That's wild. What a fun game to learn about today. Thank you, 6-star guys. Oh my gosh. Huh. Okay, I should watch. Hang on. Let me watch later the Matthew Matosis video too. Holy shit! That's like yay! I have something to look forward to watching. I mean, I have a shit ton of things to look forward to watching. There's so many animes I need to work on. I want to keep working on Dan to Dan. That one's so silly. Capcom did some weird shit. Again, I watched a video recently on like the Mega Man 3 era, like the first Game Boy game, Mega Man 3 on NES, and then there's a segment on the DOS Mega Man game, and that's just like actually a fan game. And Capcom was like, "Fuck it, let it ride," slap the name on it. So the DOS Mega Man game out there is actually some weird fan game that like one guy got working. I was like, that's amazing. Yes, this is the type of random special interest juice I need in my brain. Tell me about it. Tell me about fucking Mega Man. I do need to stream Mega Man on I played through Mega Man X. I don't think I even played through it. I think I just played some Mega Man X. Did I beat it? I definitely didn't beat it. Did I beat it? Mega Man X1 is the only one I played though. That does feel like a right. Like I do want to do more retro category stuff again, and like a rite of passage to that would definitely be play all of the Mega Man games, right? Mega Man games were like some of the earliest games like I emulated back when I was like 12 or some shit. I remember yeah, playing Mega Man X 1 through 3 a bunch. And then a friend had the PlayStation 2 Mega Man collection. So I played some of them on like a console of sorts. I never got it for GameCube. I always wanted that collection. I got the Sonic Mega collection on GameCube. That was really good. That was fire. That was so good. Like they don't make game collections like that, except they do. They legit actually do collections like that. There's like the Castlevania collections, all of them that keep coming out even. They could have actually like condensed some of those. I think Konami's kind of milking the Castlevania collection's a little too hard, if I'm being 100%. I can say that because we have a Konami sound effect now. I'm allowed to talk this mad shit because I honor them in their history. Zing, zing, zing. Goemon was an interesting experience earlier this year. I think I need more Super Nintendo games I've either never played or just never streamed. I love to do like the Sailor Moon like Super Nintendo game. There was like a Dragon Ball Z RPG Super Nintendo game I remember playing a lot. I think there's an NES one also. Those are fun because it's like I don't know Japanese, but I kind of know how the fuck Dragon Ball Z plot goes. And so as long as they were on script, I was on script. Oh, I really like the Legacy of Goku Game Boy Advance games. Those are fun. But yeah, I don't know. I try to honor my weird like RPGs. I get Donkey Kong Country getting some more representation. This is my old D&D character, Cusp, the lizard folk white mage or cleric, lizard folk cleric. I was like, you know what? I can make that. Other than a bunch of Sega Genesis games you grew up with, you really only really played JRPGs and Mario from that generation. Fuck yeah. I definitely was very entrenched in JRPGs for like Super Nintendo and PS1. But I played a lot of super like platformers. I had a big Super Nintendo collection. I played some of the fighting games on it. It's a good console. The Mario platformers were fucking good. The Donkey Kong Country platformers are really good. The JRPGs are really good. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. I love that. One day I will stream 6 versions of Final Fantasy VI at once. I got them all working, but the PlayStation version lags behind because there's so I would have to set all of them on wait, and I would just have to play them all at the pace of the PlayStation version, which is insane and actually wouldn't work. So I have to figure out like a weird roulette system of playing all Final Fantasy VI's at once. You remember correctly, there are massive loading times. For some reason, the loading times weren't as bad on Final Fantasy V. Like, they optimized 5 or something. On Final Fantasy IV, they were worse than 6. Which is like, how the fuck does that happen? How does Final Fantasy IV, the first Super Nintendo Final Fantasy, have longer loading times than Final Fantasy VI, the last Super Nintendo Final Fantasy? As far as load times, it went 5, 6, then 4. Yeah, no, I beat 6 on PlayStation back in the day in the anthology version. But like, I got all the emulation version of it. I got up. So the plan would be to play 6 versions of Final Fantasy VI at once, but one of them would be actually like a modded randomizer version. So it would be Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, Game Boy Advance, bad Steam version, good Steam version, Pixel Remaster, and then a randomizer. But you can't, to actually control all those at the same time is, again, you can only control the Steam versions, the Super Nintendo version, the Game Boy Advance version, for the most part, do move at the exact same pace, which is pretty good. Like, they went backwards after the PlayStation version. They're like, oh fuck, we can't have these load times on a cartridge. Again, I don't know. They like the Game Boy Advance version is like 1-to-1 as far as speed of the Super Nintendo version, and the Pixel Remaster was like surprisingly super accurate too. But yeah, that PlayStation 1 version was bad. Chrono Trigger was real bad too. It was mostly Final Fantasy Chronicles, was just like way worse than Final Fantasy Anthology overall. But Final Fantasy IV PlayStation version was the first like real difficulty version of Final Fantasy IV released. And to this day, it's still the hardest Final Fantasy for me personally. It was that PlayStation 1 version of Final Fantasy IV, because the one that came out for Super Nintendo is Final Fantasy II, was the terrible baby game. They babytized it for us baby Westerners, and like apparently it's like way easier, and I was just like didn't know that going into the PS1 version, and the PS1 version beat the shit out of me. I was like, damn, it's probably a good thing they babytized it. They could have fucked up if it was this hard. If they released how hard originally Final Fantasy IV was over here, I don't think it would have caught on like this big. Like the original Final Fantasy did good over here. Never finished any of 1 through 5. They're pretty good. I've never beaten 2 or 3. 1 is a slog. One is like you're just doing it to say you beat Final Fantasy 1 at this point. I know some people who's like FF1 is their favorite, but it is more of it's a nostalgia closeness type of thing. You didn't like them as much, you think? That's valid, honestly. They had to build up to 6. 6 is like, no, it's perfect. 7 is fucking pretty perfect. 6 is not perfect. It's my favorite game. To me, that's why it's perfect. But as far as an actual game, like objectively, it is not far from perfect. 7 is not really perfect, but this is the closest they got. Original PlayStation 1 7. I need to stream that this year. I'm going to stream original PlayStation 1 7 this year. I've kind of, for some reason, started placing that in my heart. I have to beat Delta Road. I have to beat a couple requested games. The Resident Evil 2 challenge run is going to be so hard. But that'll be so hype when I can learn it. That was just routing mostly and a little bit of RNG. And I'll have help doing that, so that won't be too bad. The Sega Genesis games were fun too. I wish I had more Sega Genesis experience. Again, the Sonic Mega Collection was like, yo. Because I remember waking up at like my friend's house during sleepovers and getting up, like waking up early because I wasn't sleeping at home. Like, I can't go back the fuck to sleep on this shitty sleeping bag on your floor. I'm gonna turn on the Sega Genesis in the other room and play some Sonic. I remember they got pissed at me. The parents would get mad at me. Be like, what are you doing? Go to sleep. Be like, but everyone else is asleep. And I'd just be try to be super quiet. So my friend always slept through it. We'd be like right there next to the TV with the sleeping bags. So I got to play like Sonic 2. I didn't play Sonic 1 until I owned a Sega Genesis. And then I didn't really get a collection going. I had 3 games. But at my friend's house, I played like Sonic 2, Street Fighter 2. I don't remember which version. The Sega Genesis version of Street Fighter 2. I don't know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Tournament Fighters. There's a Batman game I remember playing. There's an X-Men game. I remember. What else did we play? That's about it. It was fine to me. That was enough for me. Shit. But yeah, I loved Sonic so much. And then when I got a console myself, like from a garage sale, all I ever ended up getting was Sonic 1, 2, and the Arch Alive game. I remember playing Monopoly on Sega Genesis. That was the most fire version of Monopoly I've ever played for some reason. I was like, this is great. I've never loved Monopoly more. Sega Genesis Monopoly. I played Paperboy. Paperboy was really fun on Sega Genesis. And then later on, like I played some stuff in emulator. I really want to play through the Phantasy Star games. It would be really fun. Even like some Phantasy Star Online could be fun. They got those like revived like actual on the computer emulator servers and shit. Video games are amazing. I love talking about random old video games. There's some like weird Super Nintendo games from my childhood that like I rented a lot or I never owned that I definitely would like to play. Like the Joe and Mac, the caveman game, the platformer. I love Joe and Mac. Fuck the Flintstones, give me Joe and Mac, baby. God, there's a Page Master game. It was a Macaulay Culkin like weird adventure movie video game, and I rented that way too many times. Oh, I want to play more of the Super Bomberman games. There's like 4 or 5 of those. I know there's fan translations. Only 2 were released in the West, but I know they ended up making like 4 or 5. I've emulated like number 3 or number 4. That's when like the Louis get introduced. I want to play some of the other Super Nintendo like JRPGs, like Breath of Fire. I've never beaten a Breath of Fire game. I played 1 and 3. I rented 3 a bunch, but never beat it. I loved 3. I read fanfics about Breath of Fire 3. Erotic fanfics about Breath of Fire 3, maybe. Listen. Don't worry about it. You can find fanfics about all your favorite JRPGs if you look hard enough. You can find all sorts of them. Cheers! Let's smoke weed now. Does the Sega Saturn... Okay, speaking of emulation though, were we speaking about emulation? No, I was talking about my very legitimate video game consoles. We were talking about emulation. I hear the Bloodborne emulation would get pretty good. Pretty good. What if I played through Bloodborne not on like remote play? What if I played it like with the console in my room, but also on the computer? We could play old 30, and you can play it at like 60 FPS now for the most part. I'd play it at 30 if it just kept it stable. I'm used to it. Bloodborne in 30. Maybe. Bloodborne is an amazing game. I need to stream it again. I loved it so much. I need to like do a revisit of my self-proclaimed like top 10 through 20 like video game list. I want to check myself and be like, do I still think this is like ranked where I'm gonna look real fast like. I had like an image. Let's see. You've only finished Dark Souls 1 and Sekiro for the Souls games. Those are valid, very good wins though. You got to the final boss in Elden Ring. GG's. Elden Beast is kind of fucked up. Radican is kind of fucked up. You can definitely do it if you beat everything up to that. Like, you are more than capable. And they made it easier on the. I haven't really played games much in several years now other than chess. Ooh, there's some new like chess actual video game I saw. No, I can't remember it. There's one called Chess-splosion, which made me think of Bomberman meets chess, and I was like, I want that. There's Shotgun King. But how do you play it? Do you actually go out and play it, or have like people to play with in person, or do you just have like an online kind of ELO type thing? Good luck with your matches. It's still gaming to me. Fuck, I like chess. I wish I was better at it. I don't really play chess either. You just do puzzles. Puzzles are fucking stimmy though. Like actually like put the pieces together, jigsaw puzzles. Those are good. Getting out the card table. Getting stoned and putting a puzzle together is an actually genuinely like very good vibe. Oh, we used to always have like a puzzle going in the living room. It's nice to have it in like a room you kind of just pass through. You stop and look at it for a bit and be like, yeah, I guess that piece could go there maybe. You gotta do this, you gotta separate the sky pieces. Oh, it's so stimmy separating the sky pieces. But is it the sky pieces or the water pieces? Puzzles. The puzzles. There was a really old like DOS puzzle game that like I wish I could play again. It's locked deep in my mind palace. What was I gonna look for on my old top like favorite video games list? I want to see if it like holds its weight with the me of today. Question is, did I get a screenshot of it? I swear I posted it in the Discord somewhere. But I don't know what to type till I figure it out. There's my Kirby video game tier list. That was fun. You love Chips Challenge? Hell yeah. That was a DOS puzzle game? Was that it? Let me see. No, I mean like actual like jigsaw puzzle. This looks sick though. I like Blockman. Blockman was a weird DOS game that I played the shit out of. Oh, this looks great. Whoa, there was a wait, Chip Challenge is out now on Super Nintendo? Oh, is this maybe like a later re-release? People printing cartridges. Hell yeah. No, I would be so about that back in the day. Re-release it on Steam and he bought it? That's fire! Oh, we love Steam for that. We love Steam in this house for that. The DOS puzzle games, yeah. Yeah, Blockman was a weird one. Let me try to find Blockman for you. Not Rockman, we ain't talking about Mega Man anymore. Oh, this is my shit. Oh, 1992. This one says 1994. This one says 1993. Is there different versions? The fuck are you saying to me? We had to have the 92 version. Hit us with the block, man. Hit us, yeah, by Doug and Larry. Wait, oh, no. What's the block man lore? We love this man. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom named Bentangle, ruled by King Triangulus. The king loved to play with the blocks ever since he was introduced to them in his childhood. When his daughter, Princess Pentaguin, came of age to marry King Triangulus devised a brilliant plan to select a worthy husband. The king called all the best masons in his castle in order to construct 17 rooms. Blocks were placed in each room to help suitors to reach the doorways. It's literally arranged marriage simulator. What the fuck? The rooms are constructed in such a way that great ingenuity would be required to complete them. Blockman, a commoner in Bentangle, was in love with the princess, so he went to the castle to win her hand. After entering the king's very first room, Blockman became overwhelmed by the challenge ahead of him. Maybe you can help Blockman overcome this challenge. Oh, so you're God guiding this nervous fucking... You are actually the overlord unseen forces. That is your character. And then there's Bumblefuck, Blockman, Bantangle, Lord. Oh, this is so wild. This DOS text is so nostalgic. Reminds you of Keen 4. Isn't it so good? The colors and just everything. Okay. So we're not the arranged marriage seeker. We just have to help that stupid idiot do it because he's having a panic attack. There's no stopping him other than not playing the game. He's gonna try to prove to the king he's not a fuckhead idiot. But he's got anxiety. Is this why I have anxiety? Is because this is like one of the earliest games I played? I was made aware of that. We're in the game room. And that's Blockman hanging out in the game room. He's got darts. Yeah, do the darts animation. Yeah, you missed. Come on, you get 3 tries. I thought I was gonna eat it. It's a little high there, buddy. One more. Nope. Blockman sucks. He's like, fine, I'll just leave. You know, he's gonna try again. He got it. He faked this out. He had one more dart. I played the shit out of this when I was a silly little kid. What are all these animations? War. Don't read that. You don't need to read that. Yeah, it makes you sad. Stop reading that. That'll make you happy to read about. Yeah, Blockman. Man of many talents, he read book. His hand-eye coordination is 2D, so he has no depth perception. He's stuff big Blockman. He's in the hallway now. I love these MS-DOS drawings. Oh, he's vandalizing. He's a vandal. This is the actual gameplay now? Show me the gameplay! Oh my god, look at him borp and blue brown. This is uploaded by the rarest gamer. This is the rarest game ever made. I want y'all to know that. I love the side panel. Blockman has a hard time. He gets overwhelmed. He don't know how to play his block. Let's get through it though. This is like a 360p video, isn't it? Playback quality. Yeah, 360p. I called it! I know it when I see it. I used to stream in 360p. I know what it looks like. Love that for me, that I have that eye. That eye for the scuff. I've worked hard to earn these eyes. Yeah, when's Blockman coming to Steam? God damn it, I need it. Fuck, they're never gonna bring back Blockman. They're never gonna do it. I think that person just quit out so they could command skip levels. That's funny. I should have kept streaming that. I think that YouTuber was a big old cheater face. Thank you for vibing, everyone lurking. Let me do more of the weed smoking part. 13 rips in like over 2 hours is not enough. We are falling behind. Cheers. We can't end on rip number 13. That's dangerous. That's bad luck. The juju will come for you if I don't fix this. We're streaming until 69 rips, everyone. Did you know that? We're not doing that. Don't worry. $14's not bad though. We're doing that. I am just vibing. How long can I get away with streaming without having announced it? No, I did announce it. I think I did announce it in my server at least. Didn't really announce it multiple places though. I don't know who I am. How long can I get away with this? They can't let me get away with this. They can't keep letting me get away with this. Thank you for letting me get away with this. I appreciate it. Oh, I just need my brain to quiet down. Quieting down the brain. Stuff, y'all. Thank you for chilling and watching. We will play some terrible DOS games on the stream eventually. I made a list at some point. I don't know if I still have that. Of like DOS games I just remember. I couldn't even find my favorite games of all time. How am I gonna find anything else? Let me see. I know I took a screenshot of that. There's a lot of fun screenshots though from over the years. There it is. This is my supposed top 25 favorite games list. We're doing it. Oh, scrutinize me. Okay, coming in at number 1, Final Fantasy VI. That is still true. Coming in at number 2, Secret of Mana. That is still true. I actually meant to play Secret of Mana on my birthday, and then I didn't. And I just played Deltarune and talked. I played Deltarune for 30 minutes, and we talked for like 4.5 hours. Bloodborne. I don't know. Definitely not Hades 1 anymore. Hades 1 is shoot that way to the back, if not off the board. Hades 2 has completely replaced that. I think I like Hades 2 more than Bloodborne. My modern day list would be Hades 2 before Bloodborne, no Hades 1. Do I like Elden Ring more than Bloodborne? Hell no. Fuck Elden Ring. You haven't played Hades 2 still? I love it. I have like 450 hours in Hades 2. I fucking loved Hades 2. I'll fucking play some Hades 2 right now, potentially. Let's scrutinize me more though. We got a list here. We got a little list here. Let me zoom in. We can make this bigger. Okay, that's the best we can do right here. Okay, Dark Souls 1, yeah. After Bloodborne, yeah. I did really start to like Night Rain, but did that become a favorite game? Not really. Sekiro I might put on here. Sekiro was really good. Yeah, I still love Earthbound. Earthbound isn't going anywhere. I still love original Resident Evil 4 might drop a little lower nowadays. Dragon Quest Monsters might drop a little lower nowadays. Diablo 2 I haven't played in so long. Dragon Quest Warrior Monster or Dragon Quest Monsters I think would even fall below Ocarina of Time at this point. The Zelda games are so good. Centipede, I love Centipede, but like it's been so long since I played Centipede. I had a good high score in the 2600 version for a while. 100,000 points or something. I was like top 6 on one website at one time that I don't think does websites anymore. It's some high score, fucking random self-submitting website. Don't know what happened to it. I have no idea where my Centipede 2600 high score went. Could be fun to investigate. Do I like Final Fantasy VIII more than Donkey Kong Country? Yeah. See, I want to play the Diablo 2 remake, but I'm not gonna because fuck Blizzard. I don't want to give them money. Mario 64 is a fucking solid pick. Mario RPG I've been really wanting to play again. Dark Chambers is fire. Dark Chambers is still good. Let It Die? I don't know. I might let that die. I put a lot of hours into Let It Die. It was like weird Souls-like. StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War is fucking still a good time. I got a bunch of friends like into StarCraft for a hot minute. I used my powerful influencer abilities. Got like Cranberry and LB and Jerry. Some people playing fucking StarCraft. That was so fun. Who all was playing that? Fuck. Ikaruga is amazing. I would love to replay Ikaruga. I really want to replay Zero Ranger. You liked Earthbound and loved Mother 3? I've never beaten Mother 3. That is in my break glass in case of emergency list. It's like Mother 3, Final Fantasy 7, Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Like, people will come and yell at you while you play those games. Deltarune's weird because it's like no one wants to see the early chapters. Everyone just wants to see the newest stuff. And I'm just like, damn it. I have so long to go though. I'm like halfway through chapter 2, maybe at that. Probably not quite. I might throw like Link to the Past on there if we got Zelda in there. Wind Waker was so good. Wind Waker was so fucking good. I think Wind Waker might be like a new favorite. Wind Waker was real good. Tetrisphere is amazing still. Fuck Mario Kart Double Dash. I'd rather play 8 Deluxe. But even then, I'm like, I don't want to play that anymore. I don't think I really ever want to play Mario Kart like World Tour if I ever got like a Switch 2. Quest 64 is fire. Banger game. Would move it up. Everyone finally caught on because that one Twitter account that worked his ass off to turn it into the biggest meme and then also turn it into the most endearing thing in the world. He's just like a silly family guy who owns like fucking 40 copies of Quest 64 and puts them in a bowl next to his SpongeBob TV. And it's like, you're a treasure. You're an absolute treasure, Quest 64 social media person. Not affiliated with... what the fuck even was that company? THQ. Fucking THQ. I would put Donkey Kong Country 3 on here over Donkey Kong Country. I do like how my list, it would shift quite a bit, but it would actually be from two different games in the series. Ocarina of Time really is like one of the best games of all time. Like, for fucking real. Ocarina of Time's fucked up how good it is. Like, and still is and would be. And I've never even played like the 3DS version. I've just played like Master Quest and the original. Like, it's so good. Ocarina of Time's so fucking disgustingly good. That was cool to see that. Like, it's weird because it's like new games are so good too. But like the actual like, this is groundbreaking shit was like really cool to feel. I'm glad I was alive for like the release of Ocarina of Time. That's some real shit. I was alive for the release of these games, but I didn't feel the impact of them. I got them like secondhand years and years later. I was like, you know, a kid, but like I was like 10, like 8, 9, 10, 11, I don't know how old I was when I first got Final Fantasy 6. So that was fucking crazy. So Dragon Quest Monsters would be weird. I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit over the Dragon Quest series overall. Not like gonna lie. They're good. They've impacted my life. I love playing Dragon Quest Monsters 3. That was so much fun on stream. But it's just like, I just hate the composer so much. I just can't help but think about his stupid garbage and like hatefulness, like, and just like stupid ignorant shit that he did. So I'm just like, it's hard. It feels bad. It's like all the Dragon Quest memories feel like super tarnished. I don't know. Like I played it and like made that fact known, and like, yeah, he's like kind of anti-LGBTQ IA plus and all that. He's kind of not a queer ally. He's weird about like the Holocaust and some shit. I don't know. Dragon Quest composer was a weird guy. Not my entirest cup of tea, so it sucks. I love the game. I love the Kira Toriyama designs. The characters are so fun. I played so many of them myself, but I am kind of just over it. There's other games I can play. There's other JRPG series to experience. There's other monster catching, collecting games to experience. Fuck it, I'd rather play Pokemon again. I never even went back and like really mocked up Scarlet. That would be such a weird one to go back to. Or I want to do the Nuzlocke again though, is what I would want to do with Pokemon. My second chance at the Leaf Green Nuzlocke would make me so happy. Or did I do Fire Red? I think I did Leaf Green because I feel like everyone does Fire Red. I recall doing Leaf Green, but I got so close, y'all, on that fucking Nuzlocke. Talk about it till the end of my days, and so that's why I want like redemption in my own heart for it. The Nuzlocke was fun. The Nuzlocke was tough. But anyways, I don't know. It's weird looking back at your old favorite games list. I'll tell you that right the fuck now. Tetrasphere is super cool. I'm surprised Xenogears isn't on this. Xenogears should be on this too. Xenogears holds up more than like StarCraft in my opinion. Street Fighter Alpha 3 was fun. But yeah, that was so long ago now. I've ruined my hands like on a surface. Like I got more blisters playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 than any other games I've ever played. Like actual physical, your thumb is bleeding blisters. Just obsessed playing that game. Stoned out of my mind. Though it's hard to want to call that one still a favorite. You know, you don't have to call the things that hurt you your favorite. You could be free of that shit. I have so many fun like streaming memories though. And that I'm gonna move this actually into that folder if I can. Do the organize of my weird streaming folder. Does anyone else have like weird streaming folder or just like keep folders of like weird shit? I sort of have an idea what's going on there. There's a lot of stuff though that are still like valuable resources that I like surprise myself with like having saved and like set aside. I'm gonna watch videos later. Matthew Matosis. That's gonna fuck me up. I've been streaming for a minute. I'm gonna smoke this week and then I kinda wanna play a game. What to play? I guess we could play Hades too. We could play Fortnite. I'm on the edge of reinstalling fucking Elden Ring Night Rain. I've been thinking about it. That's just the addiction talking to me. I don't want to play Night Rain right now. It's too stressful. I don't want to play another game that like relies on other people. I already do Fortnite. Fortnite's colorful. I can just play Fortnite. I need to eat food. Fuck. Cheers. Okay, let's raise the counter. Oh my god. Honestly, I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest again. I love that one. After playing Final Fantasy Legend 2, and how that one was basically a precursor to Mystic Quest on Game Boy, Final Fantasy Legend 3. It's so weird. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is so much more like a saga game. It's like in between a saga game and a like original saga games and a Final Fantasy. They tried so hard. The soundtrack from Mystic Quest is amazing though. If you've never heard like a good high quality Super Nintendo soundtrack, I'm telling you, Mystic Quest is honestly fucking peak. It is the battle music, some of the town themes. Some of it's a little wonky, some of it's a little like little goofy doodles. But Mystic Quest has a forever spot in my heart. It was like one of the first, it was the second game I ever beat on stream. As far as like my not testing stream setup streams. I beat Mario Land like one time, I think, like a first loop. That's it, I think that's it. And then I did Secret of Evermore, and then Mystic Quest, and then Star Fox. Speaking of Sega games and or Saga games and music, a Limited Saga soundtrack is like maybe the best video game soundtrack in your. A Limited Saga? I've never played any of the Limited Sagas. I've only ever played up until like Saga Frontier 2. And Saga Frontier 2 actually super underrated soundtrack as well. Are there any particular? I'm all about like video game OSTs and music. Is there any particular Saga Unlimited or Unlimited Saga like tracks from PS2? Yeah, because I didn't own a PS2. I had a PS1, but I had Saga Frontier 2. Let me just do OST. I want to listen to these bangers. Give me the bangers. That album art's cool. Oh my gosh. It's time to get this stream muted, baby. Let me fade out my own music. What we got? Ooh. I think what makes it so good is that it's cohesive as a whole and really diverse. Oh, cool. Full of leitmotifs. We love a leitmotif. Okay, let me change like the on stream. No more Winamp head. Where is it? Oop, oop, oop. How did I do this? There we go. Oh, that's some open up your game shit right there. There's a reason this is the first track. I love a JRPG soundtrack. The whimsicalness like hits. Like that's like I don't know the breed of like PlayStation era JRPGs and Super Nintendo ones and like it seems like even Sega Saturn had some fucking really cool ones. But the Squaresoft early Square Enix days, they capture my heart a lot of the times. What am I looking for? Yeah, properties. There it is. I'm so slow. There we go. There we go. We got the now playing. We got the rip count. I don't know. Just having the scrolling now playing always was like super stimulating to my brain. Just appears out of my bucket hat. It appears from like behind my bucket hat. Where is it? There we go. Disappears out the brain. It's so jaunty. The horns are popping. But they're so theatrical. They're like, we're working with Disney now. We gotta be all, we gotta step it up. This reminded me of Zero Ranger a little bit, honestly, for a second. Unlimited Saga, the game itself, was hated in the West, but it's full of really interesting and creative systems. It plays a lot like a TTRPG. Really? Ooh. That'd be fun. So yeah, Saga Frontier 2 was strange. It played like so different. Like the Legend games are like super basic. I've never played the Super Nintendo ones. But Saga 1 and 2 were like, this is not the same combat system you're used to in Final Fantasy. This got a little weird. Still enough similarities where you could like push through and get shit done. But Saga Frontier 2 was a strange one. So I like that they pushed it even further. They're like, fuck it. Like, they're allowed to. Like, their series literally, like, built Game Boy handheld RPGs. Straight the fuck up. Final Fantasy Legend 1 was, like, super important. Like maybe Enix, like, got that shit in with Dragon Quest. Like, as far as, again, like, the respected grandparent, like, of the genre games and shit. Like, Dragon Quest 1 is, like, again, distancing, not as big a fan from the series as I used to be. But like, yeah, it's undeniable. If they didn't come out, Final Fantasy wouldn't come out, like, type shit. But as far as for the Game Boy, it's handheld. The original, like, Saga game was just showing everyone this is how the fuck you do this. Pokemon would not exist without Final Fantasy Legend 1, Saga 1. So it's like you kind of have to put some respect on the Saga name. Like, it sucks that didn't really click for people here. Like, if they had known that the original Game Boy games were Saga games and not Final Fantasy Legend games, like, there'd probably be a lot more respect on the Saga name. How do I open a treasure chest? Well, first you need to fortune tell to make sure the item inside is good, and then defuse trap and then lockpick, and then finally you can open. A treasure slide might be inside, which might just kill you in the early game. Perfection. You know what that reminds me of? There's an old game called Moria. Moria was just some hell shit. It was like an original roguelike dungeon crawler. It was like Rogue. It was like Rogue the game, not roguelike. It was like there with that shit. And like you would just get stomped so early. It was so D&D. It was so, I would love this. I need to play Moria on stream one day. Show how truly old I am. And a lot of players quit the game and they can't when they can't open the treasure chest. Damn. Sounds like they would quit the game after they open the treasure chest too, if there's a treasure slime in there. But you get to hear this music. And like that was the era. Those games got dangerously long. Around the end of the PlayStation era, Dreamcast era actually went more arcade. Sega was kind of baller about that. But PS2 era, GameCube kind of couldn't do as long of games. But like, yeah, PS2, Xbox had a couple long games, but PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, they wanted their games to be long as fuck. Because it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hop on Steam and pick another game? No. They want this game to be like a you have to restart it 1,000 times thing, or you have to play it 1,000 hours thing. Not thousands, hundreds, but yeah, no, it's fun as a gamer yourself that you take pride into like getting past a more penetrating thing. Like even just playing D&D is like super gratifying because I'm not good at D&D personally. I'm like, okay. I'm like the most mid-level D&D player. I can make it, I can pop off and make it fun occasionally. I can play my character right occasionally. But it's like, I just knowing I can play it is like so like relieving. I was just like worried I'd never be like good enough to play D&D myself. As far as like my imagination or just like wittiness or just like and you don't even need that. You can just have like a stoic character and you can just be yourself, and like D&D's the best therapy ever. You just learn. It's like, it ain't even about the game. It's about like just being able to talk to people and play through your character in genuine states. To be fair, like every system in the game is like that, including upgrading weapons, buying weapons, figuring out how to progress. It's all kind of esoteric. Game only explains it in the game manual, which was an intentional decision, like a D&D manual. That's cool. The supplementary like info or materials, is that the right word? Supplementary materials, supplemental materials. That's it. Supplementary, is that a real word? I like how I ended that thought with the music. All of my thoughts went out the door when I couldn't hear the songs anymore. This is so jaunty and whimsical. I love this shit right now. This is so perfect for weird late night stream of consciousness bullshit stoner stream. Talk about games and old games and shit. Thank you for talking about them with me. The second Starry Skies. This has been very fun. But yeah, I like that. There's some other game that you're like, I saw about recently that like you're supposed to just like read like a whole comic before you're allowed to play it or like understand it, and how it like just like picks up in the middle of the stories. Like that was such a 90s thing to do. It's like, what, you didn't read the fucking the thick instruction manual that actually had like a 20-page story in it? One time you played D&D, you played a mute wizard who acted kind of like Diogenes. Who is Diogenes again? Who's that person? I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Diogenes? Isn't that right? That's it? Who was this guy? The Cynic, also known as Diogenes. Yeah, okay. Or Diogenes? Diogenes? How do you say this man's? The original Cynic. So would you just like write on scrolls like all your fucking your disdain and just skepticism? I love that. No, wait, is there an audio version of it? Say the man's name. What is the Hooked on Phonics version? Let me just type it out. How do you say? I'm not using AI. I want other people to type it out and see them. How to pronounce. It is Diogenes. I did it right. That's what I thought. That's fun. Yeah. No, the best thing about D&D characters is you can just play characters from games you like. You can just be the characters from the games you like. You don't even have to like make your character. You just gotta like alter a little bit. I played the Zelda Scarecrow in one of my tabletop games. Like, for real. In Monsters of the Week, I played as a Zelda Scarecrow, and I danced my heart out, and I jumped on a policeman's table, and they said, wow, Halloween's wild this year. Because it was a weird town, and they're kind of desensitized. Also, the FBI was there, so the local police were kind of... They were kind of moping. But, like, I loved that. That campaign was so fun to me. I probably had more fun playing that Monsters of the Week campaign than like any other D&D campaign. I had a lot of fun with my last one, but yeah, our D&D just seemed like they lost enthusiasm, and a lot of the other players were just kind of like flaky or just like not involved really, and you know, one of the players turned out to be an asshole, and it's like, damn. So I had fun playing like a centaur, like a berserker, emotional centaur. And my friend was like, you were the heart of the party. I was like, oh, we love Gorlak the centaur. warrior, as a barbarian. It was fine. It was good. But, yeah, I gotta work on new characters. I don't know. I'm not really, like, I only have a couple ideas. I'm not, like, really drawn to either of them. So, like, I need to play some of my favorite video games again. And just figure out which one of those characters I want to play in D&D. That'll be so much easier. Ooh, I would hope this is the battle music. This would keep me in the battle right here. This is really good. Okay, I actually am getting kind of tired though, and I think I need to eat. Hey, I happen to appear in your lives on the screen tonight. Let's listen to this track and smoke one more rip. 16 rips is okay. I don't know. I could have stepped it up. But it's been a nice show. Cheers. I could count that as 2. I'm just going to count that as 1. Yay! Okay, I'm going to go rest. I have pain. I need to go manage. I need to do some ice and heat and try to make myself sleep. So my stomach doesn't feel too bad from pain relief meds. Okay, I love you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is the Sacred Starry Skies. I had a lot of fun talking about old games and just vibing with you. Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you anyone who's been lurking and vibing. Thank you so much for all the lurks. Again, I didn't hardly announce this or tried to really make it known I was doing tonight. But thank you. I'll be back soon. We'll raid tomorrow night though. I'm gonna be playing Deltarune? Yeah, Deltarune. I keep working on chapter 2. I've been having fun with Deltarune. It's got, again, a lot of nice SNES and NES vibes. So thank you so much for chilling. Thanks for recommending the Unlimited Saga soundtrack. This is fun. But until we cross paths again, y'all, try to do something for me in the meantime. Try to learn something about yourselves and cope with what you learn. Because I promise you all, you're very worth learning about. I say that at the end of every stream, for the most part. And I mean that at the end of every stream. For the all part. Okay, I'll see you next time. Good night. Good night, the Sacred Starry Skies. Good night, everybody.